maybe the two best words in all of sports. Game 7. And that's what we got here tonight between the Philadelphia 76ers and the Boston Celtics. Win or go home. Win or your season is over. And for the Sixers, they've kind of been on this mindset for a few games now, but now tonight a chance to make history and advance to the second round. Winner takes on the New York Knicks. For the Sixers, man, they fought their way back in this series. They looked dead in the water after game number 4. Went down 3-1. But then they win the last 2 games. Tie this series up. And with no Jayson Tatum today for the Boston Celtics, out with a knee injury, a big opportunity for Philadelphia to win this game and make history. First time Boston would ever have blown a 3-1 lead. First time the Sixers would ever have come back from a 3-1 lead. You're watching 76ers now. Our live stream today is presented by Prize Picks, and you'll hear more on Prize Picks coming up throughout the show. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to the NOTI gang watching right now as we get ready for this big time clash between the Sixers and the Celtics to advance to round number 2. Everybody in the chat, get down in there right now. Let me know you're here hanging out. Naheem Irwin, Amari Meadows, Rich Sports, Marilyn Severino Santos, Peter, Jack Basketball, Daniel Barry Sports Highlights, my mom in the chat as well. Big shout out to everybody hanging out throughout the entire live stream today. It's going to be a good one, man. We'll, of course, talk about the game, preview the game, and kind of ride these emotions together up until this game gets underway, and then live play-by-play audience interaction. Best place to experience a game outside of being at the actual game here on the show. I can't wait, man. I've been thinking about it all day. I've been nervous all day, man. There's no way you can't be nervous for the game like this where you know one team's season will end tonight. And I've just been waiting, man. Ever since I woke up, just like, can we get this going? Can we get this going? And now we are so close. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait till this one gets underway. Get down to the chat right now. Let me know that you're here hanging out. And let me know where you are watching from. About 36 minutes to go until tip-off here. The Kentucky Derby on right now on NBC. And then right after, Sixers versus Celtics, game number 7. Super chat coming in. We actually have 2 super chats already that have come in. So we'll get to those here in just a moment. Real quick, though, let me know where you are watching from. Jay Casey. Celtics 43-23 without Tatum. They played all year without Tatum. They're experienced without it. They know how to play when he's not out there. But it's a big loss nonetheless. Rich Sports watching west of Philly. Naheem Irwin watching from Philadelphia. Maryland. I'm here hanging in the U.S. Let's go. Card Guy from Harrisburg. Drew, Lancaster, South Carolina. Luke Gillen, diehard Sixers fan, living in Seattle. We got people checking in from all across the globe. Let's have a day. And keep getting down in the chat. Let me know your thoughts on the game. And let's have a day. Karina watching from San Fran. There's my dad checking in from Yardley. I don't know what to expect tonight, man. Game 7, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Shout out to those super chats that we just got here coming in. And we got a couple. Him started us off with a 5 before we were even live as a Knicks fan. Hope to see you all in the second round. And then sent in another 10 as well. Knicks fan here. See you all in the second round. Go Sixers. Him, I appreciate it, man, even though you're a Knicks fan. And we might be seeing you guys here in a couple of days. Feel free to hang out here, man. I appreciate the love. Of course, you know, it's always all love, even when these teams match up. But once we start playing, y'all, if that does happen, once those games start, you know what it is. You know what it is. But him, I really appreciate it, man. Some beer cheers coming here in just a second. And then Niall Dimitri with a 2. let the best team win, a Knicks fan. So we got a couple Knicks fans here in the building. Shout out to you guys for being here, obviously scouting, waiting to see what team the Knicks end up playing in the second round as the winner of the series will take on the Knicks. So I appreciate you guys. Come hang out, and we'll see if the Sixers can get it done, man. We'll see if the Sixers can get it done. All right, before we go any further on the show, again, keep getting down in the live chat and hitting that thumbs up icon, liking the stream as well. Nearly 40 people watching, 13 likes. Hit that like button. Want to take a moment to tell you about our sponsor, as I mentioned off the top of the show. Today's live stream is brought to you by Prize Picks, America's #1 sports picks app. Postseason basketball is here. Hopefully, it continues for Philadelphia, and there's no better way to cash in on the action than with our friends at Prize Picks. Super easy to use the Prize Picks app. All you got to do is pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections, choose flex play or power play, and you are on your way. If you want some inspiration for your picks, with a new social feeds feature on Prize Picks, you can give me a follow at JChip. You can see my lineups before I reveal them on the show. You can also follow your friends as well. Copy lineups with just one click. The lineup I'm rocking with here tonight, 6-time multiplier, 25 to win 150. Derrick White, less than 18 points and assists. Tyrese Maxey, a max discount here from Prize Picks. Why I love Prize Picks so much. They're always dropping great deals like this. More than half a point. All Maxey has to do is score 1 point thanks to that max discount from Prize Picks. And VJ Edgecombe more than 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And right now, a great offer for new users. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code HMA when you play your first $5 lineup to receive $50 in lineups. Again, code HMA when you play your first $5 lineup to get an extra $50 in lineups with Prize Picks. That link in the chat and in the description of today's show. All right, man. Again, be sure, hit that thumbs up icon. Like the stream. You want the Sixers to advance and win Game 7 and beat the Boston Celtics? Let's get it going early, man. Oh, wow, an electric ending to the Derby. So funny to me. You know, I'm not really a guy who watches the Kentucky Derby. It's like a minute long. All this build-up, all this anticipation. And it's over just like that. Golden Tempo winning the Derby. So now we can shift the focus to Sixers Celtics. But hit that thumbs up icon, like the stream. 44 people watching, up to 19 likes. I appreciate you guys so much. Mr. Lester says, let's go Sixers. Funk Soldier in the building. Jeter, what do you think Tatum out means for the Sixers? Well, Nurse already said, like with Tatum being out, it's going to shift some matchups a little bit. Oh, wow, Golden Tempo. First female trainer to win the Kentucky Derby. That's awesome stuff. That's legendary stuff right there. We just witnessed history, baby. But, yeah, Nurse said it's going to switch up some matchups a little bit. Different people guarding different people. You know, obviously, Celtics are missing their best player, right? But, again, they played without Tatum for most of the year as, you know, he was recovering from the Achilles. And so they're still a potent offensive team. They were still the number 2 seed in the East without him for a reason, right? And so I don't think it changes much other than a couple matchups for Philadelphia. Like, obviously, you're going to load up a lot more on Jaylen Brown as that number 1 option, but there's still so many different players that can hurt you on Boston. And so can't take them lightly at all just because Jayson Tatum is not going to be playing in this game. Under 30 minutes to go. Under 30 minutes to go. The anticipation is building for Philadelphia. And I'm interested to see where the Celtics go. Oh, wow. The Celtics starters. Wow. The Celtics just announced their starting lineup for this game, and it is interesting. I'll pop it up here in a second once I It's not what I expected. You know, I never know who's going to be starting 100% beforehand, especially with a situation like this. But Boston going with an untraditional starting 5 for them. Wow. Okay. Up to 54 people watching live. Hang out here all night, man. Going to be the best place to tune in for Game 7. For all my real ones who have been with us all series, let me know. Type me down in the chat if you've been hanging with us for the entirety of this series. I'll give you guys some shout-outs here. Naheem Irwin. Naheem's always been here, man. What a legend. What a real one. Karina has been here hanging out, typing those me's. Mr. Lester, first time here. Whether it's your first time here, your 10th time here, your 100th time here, I appreciate all of you for being here on this night, man. Already 60 people watching. Your boy Keith, 20. Let's go Sixers. What's up, bro? What's going on, man? Good to see you again. As we await tip-off here in just under 30 minutes. All right. Naheem, if you want the Sixers to win on Paul George's birthday and advance to the second round of face the Knicks, sub 4 dubs. Yes, sir, Lock hit that sub button. If you want the Sixers to win. And yes, it is Paul George's birthday on this Game 7. He actually woke up with an illness today. He was listed on the injury report with that illness, but he's going to be good to go. He will play. So no worries there. But give some love to Paul George. His birthday. Give him some good wishes down in the chat right now. Some more super chats coming in. I appreciate you guys. Again, we'll pop those up here in just a sec. I'm just getting this starting lineup updated. Because the Celtics are making a lot of changes to the starting lineup. They're not just putting somebody in for Tatum and keeping their normal starting 5. Yeah, so this is it. And then we'll get to those super chats right after I show this. So for the Sixers, normal starting 5 of Maxey, VJ, Oubre, George, and Embiid, they are completely healthy, completely good to go. But look at this lineup. The Celtics are running out there to start game number 7. And I imagine, they're going to obviously be having a lot of people switching in back and forth, mixing things up, different lineups out there with no Tatum. But the starting 5 for Boston going to be Derrick White, Ron Harper Jr., Baylor Shireman, Jaylen Brown, and Luka Garza. What an interesting decision here from Joe Mazzulla to go with this starting 5. Major changes here. White, Shireman, Brown, Harper Jr., and Garza. This lineup that you're seeing on screen right now for Boston has played 0 minutes together this season. 0 minutes. Unbelievable, man. Joe Mazzulla pulling out all the stops. We'll see if it ends up paying off. For the Sixers, man, you got someone like Shireman in there, like Harper and Garza, all young players starting in a Game 7. Got to take advantage. Some more super chats to get to. Him and Embiid and PG are going to be the difference makers of this game, win or lose. Yeah, I mean, look, if Embiid's dominating, if he's making the right passes off the double teams, he's knocking down the mid-range jumper. If he's on, because Boston really doesn't have an answer for him, right? It comes down to, is Embiid going to be on his A game? If he is, man, that's big. And yeah, and Paul George, his two-way ability, his ability to knock down shots from outside the arc, it's going to be big. We know what Maxey's going to do. We know what Maxey's going to do. I appreciate that. Him. Another one. And then Corey Herbs coming in with a $10 super chat. Knicks fan here. Whoever wins will lose to the Knicks. LFG Knicks. Shout out to Marshall Green. Yeah, shout out my guy, Marshall. My guy runs our Knicks channel here at Chat Sports, and our Giants channel. Does a phenomenal job. And might be seeing him in round number 2. But I appreciate those super chats. We're already up to $32 in super chats here on the show. And we do have a super chat menu to get to. All super chats get a shout out as you've been seeing. Whenever a donation's sent in, we pop it up on the screen. Again, big thank you to everybody who sent in those donations so far. We really do appreciate it. Every $5 that comes in, that's a beer cheers. And anybody who sends in a $20 super chat or more, I got a beer bong ready to go. So we've already gotten what? 1, 2, 3, 4 super chats of $5 or more. So I got some drinking to do here. Yeah, Naheem, like Embiid said, Embiid's tired of losing to Boston, man. Tired of losing to the Celtics. Your boy Keith, you did it with a shirt again, bro. Hey, thank you, man. The Maxey VJ Slam shirt. Chatsports.com/SixersSlam. I think these might have been restocked. Let me check. I know they were sold out for a little bit. These Maxey VJ Slam shirts. Yeah, the black ones are still sold out. Yeah, it looks like they are unfortunately sold out. Thought maybe there were some white ones that might have been available, but I'm not seeing them. Not seeing them. Alrighty. Let's get to this drinking. With 22 minutes to go until tip. How about Joel Embiid, by the way? Pulling up to Boston today, looking like LeBron. If those of you who know the infamous LeBron meme of him with the shades on and the headphones in when they were down 3-1 in the finals with the graphic up, no team has ever come back from 3-1 in the finals. Embiid's rocking the shades and the same headphones as Bron. So he's clearly on his locked-in vibes right now as he looks to get over that hump and beat the Boston Celtics here in the playoffs. All right, for those super chats, we got 4 different $5+ super chats. Shout out to you guys. That's 4 beer cheers of the Happy Dad. Oh, I grabbed lemon lime. That's a mistake. This flavor sucks. That's 2. Cheers. Your boy typing happy birthday to Paul George. Q Genius in the building. Good to see you, QG. Good to see you. One more cheers. Let's have a night. Let's have a night. Interestingly enough, even with the Tatum injury news, the Celtics are still favorites, 4.5-point favorites at home. They were 7.5-point favorites, though. So clearly, the line did shift a good amount with the Tatum news being announced. But Boston is still the home favorites in this game over Philadelphia. All right, get down in the chat right now. I want everybody to predict the score for me of this Game 7. We've had some low-scoring games in this series. When the Sixers have been able to win, they've been able to hold Boston to under 100 points. And if I'm not mistaken, the last 2 games that the Sixers won to force this Game 7, they won Game 5, 113-97, won Game 6, 106-93, and when they won Game 2, 111-97. So every time they've held Boston under 100 points, they've been able to win. And they do it again, get the big win. I'm going to go 105-94. I think that the Sixers, with no Tatum out there for the Boston Celtics, the Sixers realize the opportunity they have. They've been locked in, especially on the defensive end of the floor. And I think we get it done. I think the Sixers advance to round 2 to take on the New York Knicks. That's my score prediction. Let me know your score prediction down in the chat right now with 70 people watching. If you're watching on laptop, phone, tablet, let me know. If you're watching on TV, obviously can't get in the chat, but let me know what your score prediction is. Your boy Keith, I hope you go belt to ass. So do I, man. Leave no doubt. Leave no doubt. Can you win your 3rd game in Boston this series? Janice Gustavian, I hope I'm saying that correctly, 105-94. My dad says 103 Sixers, 102 Boston in overtime. Man. An overtime matchup in Game 7 and a 1-point win. I don't think I'd be able to handle that. Him with another super chat, setting in the 20. Him already the fourth super chat of the day sent in by him. Of course, him, I remember you from earlier on in previous streams. Not your first time here. Beer bong time. Do you remember from a couple months ago? Absolutely. Also, I got the Sixers winning by 8. I love it. I love it. They're underdogs, but we got them winning straight up. All right, him, I got the beer bong coming. Got the beer bong coming. BTA is my score for the Sixers. Hey, whatever the score is, just get the dub. Whatever the score is, just get the dub. Naheem, 118-90. Sixers win. George drops 20 or more on his birthday. And we'll see how Paul George looks. Woke up sick, according to Nick Nurse. So we'll see if that affects his game a whole lot or not. But he was clear to play. He is going to start. So we'll see what he looks like. We'll see what he looks like. Maryland, 115-78. Your boy Keith, 110-94. I love it, man. Confident. Heading into this Game 7. All right. Lion Fighter, good to see ya. LFX says like and sub. Yes, sir. If you're a real one, get in the chat, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button as well. You do all that, you're an absolute legend. You're an absolute real one. 70 people watching, 37 likes. Thank you to everybody who's already hit that like button. Just helps the stream out, tells YouTube that you're enjoying the show, and a free and easy way to support the program. And the more likes we get, the more Sixers fans that we'll get in the building. So I do appreciate it. Uncle Kias, go 76ers. Mr. Lester, 113-106. Sixers win. I'm loving it. All right, beer bong time. Cheers, everybody. Again, every $20 that comes in is a beer bong. Rich Sports, 109-96 Sixers. Marklin Barrett, F Boston. Let me get those F Bostons in the chat, just like Mark. We've been looking better than the Celtics. The Sixers have looked like the better team the past 2 games. And that was with Tatum. All right, let me get those F Bostons in the chat. As we're just about 15 minutes away from tip-off. I'm just getting more and more nervous. A big opportunity. I would say it'd be very disappointing if Philadelphia loses this game with no Tatum out there for the Celtics. And with a fully healthy Sixers team right now, I think it would be a disappointment. And we want Boston. Hey, you know, Boston fans were clowning the Sixers in Game 4 and clowning Sixers fans for those we want Boston chants when Philadelphia went down 3-1. But then in Game 6, when the Sixers won that and tied it up, there was a lot of we want Boston chants again. So you got to back it up tonight if you're Philadelphia. All right, here we go. Appreciate the 20, man. Appreciate everybody here hanging out. Cheers. And let's get a Game 7 dub. Let's get a Game 7 dub. Woo! Cold. Him again. Another super chat coming in. Him has been an absolute legend tonight. We want New York. Hey, I'm sure we'll be hearing some of that tonight if the Sixers do get up big. Sixers will be able to get another shot at the Knicks after New York beat them in 6 a couple years ago. After today, we own Boston from QG. I hope so. Your boy Keith, I took a shot with you, bro. Hey, cheers, man. Cheers. Tip-off is in 30 minutes? No, it's tip-off scheduled for just after 7:30 Eastern time. So probably about 7:42 Eastern, which is where I have the countdown to tip-off clock set for. It's 7:30 Eastern, not 8. So we should be getting going here in the next 10-ish minutes. They're just wrapping up the Kentucky Derby here on NBC, and then we'll be getting to the start of this game. Him, thank you so much for that. Just some notes heading into this game. Obviously, we're all tied up, man. We're all tied up. The winner plays the Knicks in the second round. As I mentioned, if you have not heard, if you have not been keeping up, Jayson Tatum is out with a knee injury. Tatum woke up this morning, reported some knee stiffness in his left knee, and he was listed questionable for most of the day. But about an hour ago, he was announced as out by the Celtics. So no Tatum. The Sixers have to take advantage. And I tweeted this out. I said, you have a big opportunity for the Sixers. I think you have to win this game. You have to. The Sixers are 2-1 at Boston this series. Can they get their third win on the road in this best-of-7 series? That would certainly be an accomplishment. And God bless you. So Sixers shocking the world. This would be shocking the world. They'd be making history. The Celtics, in their extensive history as an organization, have never blown a 3-1 lead in the playoffs. The Sixers have never came back from a 3-1 lead in the playoffs. They could do that tonight. My mom in the chat goes Sixers. Let's go. We smoking that Celtic pack tonight. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. June, good day. I'm a Sixers avid fan here in Davao City in the Philippines. Shout out to the Philippines. I hope Sixers will win tonight here in Boston. I'm tired of losing to this team. Oh, so am I, and so is everybody on the Sixers. I'm so tired of losing to Boston. Might be able to pick up a big one here tonight. I appreciate you checking in from the Philippines. Let's go. All right, here's what I want to do now. Let me know your confidence level heading into this game tonight. Scale it for me 1 through 10 in the comment section right now. With 10 minutes to go until tip-off. A 1 being you have no confidence. 10, the most confidence you've ever had in anything. That they'll win this game. Scale your confidence level for me down in the chat right now. 1 through 10. Krithik Praveen, go Sixers. Eagles fan over here from Chase Sr. Appreciate you hanging out here watching. I do produce that show. I produced that show with Chase. So appreciate you here hanging out. All right, let's get to these answers here. They're flying in right now. Jaime Carlo going with an 8. My dad going with a 7. Saquon Barkley Glazer 6 to 7. Krithik going with a 7. Card Guy 8. Mr. Lester 8. My mom going with an 8. Marilyn saying 10. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. I love it. So pretty high scores here before tip-off. Nate, we'd be either the 16th or 17th team to come back from the 3-1 deficit. Yeah, it's not a lot of teams in NBA history that have come back from being down 3-1. Interestingly, it's happened a good amount over recent years. I think that it kind of has to do with some of the more balance we've had across the league and the talent across the league really being more spread out over the last 5 or so years. Saquon Barkley Glazer. Yeah, you probably will be a little bit behind there. That's what I found when I used to do that. It's usually pretty delayed. God bless you, 21-10, excuse me. What if I said Jaylen Brown for 30? I mean, he's their go-to guy tonight. He's our go-to guy tonight. Greg in the building. Let's go Sixers. Greg, good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you guys are doing well. And hope you pick up a big win tonight, Greg. Let's do it. Let's do it. 7:40 to go. Got me until the Flyers are on. Yeah, when does that start? Like 8? 8 Eastern, right? That's an hour after, I believe. Yep. 8 Eastern. Game 1 between the Flyers and Hurricanes. Did the Phillies? I think they lost, right? Yeah, Phillies lost. That's all right. As long as the Flyers and Sixers can win here tonight, that's okay. That's okay. Money fork typing those 7-6s. Uncle Kias. Yeah, let's go, man. Let's go. Of course, be sure to hit that subscribe button here on the channel. If they can win this game, we'll have plenty more coverage to come throughout the postseason. If they don't win, we're not going anywhere. We'll have the best offseason coverage you could ever find. But hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully they win this game and we can keep doing more watch parties starting with Monday against the Knicks. Either way, best Sixers coverage you'll find here on YouTube, and it's 100% free. Doesn't cost you a dime. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, and you'll be locked in. All right, here we go. They finally switched over to the NBA coverage, switching off of the Derby. And it looks like we're going to get going a little bit early here. A little bit earlier than I had anticipated. Than the 5-minute clock. So I think we're about to get started. Here's what I need from everybody. If you want the Sixers to beat the Celtics, I need 1,000 7-6s in the chat right now. Get them going. Game 7, do or die, win or go home. It's that time. Let's go. Just like Marilyn and Kias. My parents in the chat typing those 7-6s. And we are underway here from Boston. Sixers control the tip. Maxey with it. They'll go two-man game, Maxey and Embiid. Maxey gets downhill, flings to Embiid, elbow jumper, gets the Sixers on the board first. Joel Embiid for 2, and we are underway. Here's Boston now. Again, that weird starting lineup they've got out there. Here's Shireman. He'll drive inside. Nowhere to go. Has to reset to Brown up top. Now Brown coming off a screen. He'll fire away for 3. No good. Embiid rebound. Up head to VJ. He'll push in transition. Right hand layup. It's good. Quick 4-0 start here for Philadelphia. Good start for the Sixers. Now Derrick White will come off a screen. He'll fire a three. That's no good. Rebound goes to Oubre. And now a blocking foul going to be called on Garza, trying to guard Embiid down low. Looked like Garza was still moving as he tried to square up with Embiid on the drive. So a clear foul there on Garza. And that'll be something to monitor here, the foul trouble of these Celtics bigs. Now Embiid facing up on Garza. He'll take a mid-range jumper. That one is no good. First miss of the game for Philadelphia. Now White off the screen. Out to Garza up top. His three no good. Another rebound for Embiid. Celtics struggling offensively to start. Here's Paul George. He's got a matchup he likes on White. Takes him to the paint. Paul George all the way to the hoop. He dunks it home. 6-0 lead for the Sixers. Here's Brown. And he throws it out of bounds. There was nobody in the strong side corner. Miscommunication there for Boston with a lineup that has not played together all year. And Brown throws it out of bounds. Good start here for the Sixers. Boston just doesn't look to have a lot of energy yet. Here's Embiid. Double team comes. Resets to VJ. Over to George. George tried to get it to Oubre. Oubre wasn't looking. It'll be a turnover. White has it to Brown. Good defense from George to meet Brown at the rim. Oh, wow. And what a steal by Ron Harper. Nearly stolen again by George, and Shireman will be fouled. Wow. So after the great defense there from PG to contest a Brown shot, VJ tried to throw it ahead to Embiid, who was by himself underneath the basket. But Ron Harper Jr., looking like a NFL cornerback, reached up with one hand and snagged the pass away. What a play there from the youngin'. Foul called on George. And now Jaylen Brown loses it. Another turnover for Jaylen Brown. Dribbled it off his leg. We're going the other way. Kelly Oubre giving Jaylen Brown fits early in this one. Second turnover for Boston. Philadelphia with 2 early turnovers as well. Now Maxey and Embiid will run the 2-man game again. Maxey gets downhill. Kicks to VJ. Corner triple. It's good! VJ Edgecombe knocks down the early 3. Every game VJ's hit a 3 in this series. The Sixers have won. 9-0 Sixers lead. Here's Garza. Some more miscommunication. Pass gets to Shireman. Guarded by VJ. Gets downhill. Throws to the corner. Derrick White. He'll take a quick trigger 3 and he knocks it down. Boston gets on the board here. A few minutes into this game. Embiid between the legs to Maxey. Pull up 3. In and out. Embiid fighting for the rebound. It's tapped around. Goes to Jaylen Brown. Number advantage here for Boston. Kicks it to Harper. His 3's no good. And Embiid ahead to Maxey. Lays it up and in. Good hustle there from the Sixers. Nearly an offensive rebound for Boston. Taken by the Sixers. 11-3 advantage. Here's Brown. Gets to the free throw line. Mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound taken by Maxey. One and done again for Boston. Now Maxey to VJ. Corner 3. Oubre! No good. He continues to struggle from deep in this series. 4 minutes in. Sixers up early. Derrick White drives on VJ. VJ's going to foul him. Really had no choice there. As Embiid and George with some miscommunication on the screen. Good help from VJ. Oh, I think that's a travel on White. But not often they call that, so White will go to the line. Hey, as Peter Thurman says, make sure you like this, John. If you're enjoying the free coverage, hit that thumbs up. Like the stream. Peter Thurman's a real one. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Derrick White's first free throw is no good. White for his second free throw here. He connects on that one. 11-4 ball game. And once again, the defense for the Sixers has been phenomenal. It's been the story of this comeback. And now Maxey is going to be called for an offensive foul. He ran into Baylor Shireman trying to hand the ball off to George. Maxey is incredulous on the floor right now. That's a clear flop from Shireman. What are we doing? Even the announcers on this game saying a clear acting job there. And now another turnover. Ball doesn't lie. Right back to the Sixers. Garza turns it over immediately. Now Embiid to Maxey to the cutting Oubre. Baseline jam for KO. What a start for the Sixers. 13-4 advantage. Brown off the screen. Picked up by Embiid. He'll go one-on-one with Joel. And we'll find Pritchard in the corner who's coming to the game here. Pritchard drives right by Oubre to the basket. Oubre was given the baseline. Pritchard took it and beat him to the spot. Now Embiid, he'll draw a foul. They're going to say it's on the floor. Embiid thought he was going to get free throws here. It'll be another one on Garza, his second. Yeah, that's on the floor. Showing the replay there. Garza stays in the game with his 2 fouls. Here's George off the off-ball screen. Gives it to Embiid. Embiid down to George. Resets to Joel. Thought about the 3. Now back down Baylor Shireman. Double team comes from Pritchard. Embiid to Oubre to VJ. Top of the key 3. Around and out. Embiid fighting for the rebound. Takes a spill. Ball still loose. Out of bounds. Knocked out by Paul George. George doesn't like the call. Thinks it was knocked out. And Nurse emphatically comes out on the court and says review it. He called a quick timeout to challenge this play. We'll get a look at it. Embiid nearly had it. Couldn't get it. Shireman had it. Then George knocked it out of Shireman's hands. Then Jaylen Brown. Yeah, it's very obviously off Jaylen Brown. So they'll review this. And this is going to be Sixer ball when we come out of this commercial break. Timeout on the floor. Good start for the Sixers. Up 13-6. 169 people watching live. If you want the Sixers to make history, complete the 3-1 comeback. And if you like the start so far here tonight, hit that thumbs up icon. Like the stream. 174 people watching live. We should be able to get to 100 likes. No problem. Again, we're in commercial break, so you're not missing a thing. I really appreciate everybody here hanging out. If you hit that thumbs up, you are a legend and you are a real one. While we have a break in the action here, want to take this moment to tell you about our sponsor, making everything here free for you guys. That is our friends at Prize Picks, America's #1 sports picks app. Postseason basketball is here, and there's no better way to cash in on the action than with our friends at Prize Picks. Super simple to use. All you got to do is pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. You can choose flex play or power play, and you are on your way. With their new social feeds feature, you can give me a follow on the Prize Picks app now at JChip, where you can see my lineups before I reveal them on the show. You can also follow your friends as well with the social feeds feature and copy lineups with just a single click. And a great offer for new users as well. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code HMA when you play your first $5 lineup. To get $50 in lineups, that's code HMA when you play your first $5 lineup. To get $50 in lineups with Prize Picks. That link in the chat right now and in the description of today's show. Taking a look at my lineup and an updated look at how that's looking here so far. $25 to win $150. Derrick White, less than 18 points and assists combined. He's got 4 so far. Tyrese Maxey, this was a max discount from Prize Picks. All you had to do was score more than a half point. He's already got 2, so check that one off. VJ Edgecombe, more than 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He's already got 6, so pretty good there. That's how the game is played. Card guy, it's going to be a blowout. We'll see, man. Boston's going to continue fighting back. The question is, do they have enough without Tatum to really make it close enough? Hugh Genius. DeKing, salty 76er fans. DeKing, what are you talking about, man? The Sixers were down 3-1. They've now come back, won 2 games in a row, and they're leading early in Game 7. What do we have to be salty about? I don't really understand. We got a Knicks fan in the building. Everybody, boo the Knicks fan. Boo. He was trying to cry earlier about the refs. Well, how about this, DeKing? I guarantee you that when we come back from a commercial break, they overturn the call, which would mean I was right about the clear missed call by the refs. So why don't we wait and see if I was right or not? And what do you know? Call overturned, Sixer ball. I was right. Ball goes into Embiid. Finds a cutting VJ. Lays it up and in. Another bucket good there for the Sixers. They lead 15-6. Now Pritchard comes up short on his shot. Maxey takes the rebound. He'll kick it to Embiid, left side of the floor. Plenty of room to operate against Garza. Embiid, I'll put a shoulder into him. Inside to Oubre. Another great pass from Embiid. Another dunk for Kelly Oubre. 11-point Sixer advantage here early. Let's go. Make some noise in the chat. 200 people watching live. Here's White out to Garza. Garza takes a deep 3. That's no good. Another Embiid rebound. Halfway through the first quarter. Embiid, another great pass to Oubre on the cut, but this time Oubre couldn't finish. A bit of an awkward angle. And ball goes out of bounds off of Oubre. Another good look there, but just could not get that one to go for KO. Nate, I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, I get why Knicks fans are here, because the Knicks play the winner of this series. So I understand it in this instance. Jaylen Brown falls on the drive, gets his dribble back. Amazing. He was able to keep possession of the ball. Now Pritchard out to White. White, no hesitation on the 3. Another one good there for Derrick White. If Boston's going to have a chance, they need Derrick White to have a big bounce-back performance, and he's knocked down a couple threes early. 17-9 now is the Sixers' lead. Embiid, Maxey, running the pick and roll. Embiid, mid-range jumper, automatic. Right over Queta. Neemias Queta's checked in, doesn't matter. Embiid knocks down another midi. Now Jaylen Brown thought about the 3. He'll get into the paint. He'll shoot over Oubre, and now Jaylen Brown getting going a little bit here. His first points of the ball game. Maxey off another Embiid screen. Finds Oubre, open corner 3, no good. Man, if Oubre was knocking down some of these corner 3s, this would be a whole different series. This series might already be over. Now Brown going to be fouled by Maxey on the mid-range jumper. That'll be Maxey's second foul. What do you do now if you're Nick Nurse? With Maxey picking up a quick second foul. He does graze him on the elbow, unfortunately. So that'll be a second foul. So does Maxey check out here as Jaylen Brown knocks down the first free throw? Maxey's going to stay out there with 2 fouls. Quentin Grimes does check in, but it'll be Paul George headed to the bench. For the Celtics, Hauser checks in. Queta also had previously checked in. So this is what I thought the Celtics starting lineup was going to be. If you're Maxey, you cannot pick up another foul in this first quarter. Last thing you need is Tyrese Maxey in foul trouble in a Game 7. We're 29 likes away from 100 likes, 234 people watching. Hit that thumbs up icon. Like the stream if you're a real one. Really does help us out here. I appreciate it. Jaylen Brown, second free throw, is also good. Now a 19-13 Sixers lead with 4.5 to play in the first quarter. That'll be VJ running the screen and roll with Embiid. VJ gets it back to Embiid. He'll take a three. No good. The three-point struggles continuing for Joel Embiid. Now Brown posted up on Edgecombe. He'll shoot a step back too. Jaylen Brown, no good. Rebound off the hands of Oubre, taken by Derrick White. Hands it off to Pritchard. They'll reset here with 9 on the shot clock. White gets it from Pritchard. White takes another three. That'll be a moving screen on Neemias Queta. Very obvious call there. Offensive foul and another turnover for Boston. And if you're a Queta, just stand still. No reason for you to be moving there. Easy call. Now Embiid posting up on Queta. Double team comes. Now they back off. Now Embiid, he'll take a fadeaway too. What a tough shot for Joel Embiid off one leg. Little Dirk fadeaway there. Embiid cook it here early. Now Pritchard finds himself open for three. No good. Maxey, rebound. Bounce pass. VJ hangs, lays. Good with the left hand. VJ Edgecombe lead back to 10 for the Sixers. 18 points in the paint for the Sixers in this opening quarter. Now Brown gets by Oubre. Oubre thought he got elbowed by Brown. But it's an easy dunk there for Jaylen Brown, who's got 6 points. Maxey into the paint. Floater. It's good. And the Sixers offense is cooking, baby. 2 more for Maxey. He's got 4. Derrick White. He'll take another deep three. This one's no good. Oubre able to corral the rebound this time. Sixers going to slow things up a bit. And Embiid going to go to work again on Queta. And Queta knocks it out of bounds from Embiid. Sixers will keep possession. 2:38 to play. We'll take a timeout and head to commercial break with Philadelphia up 25-15. Sixers playing well here early. And we're going to take a look at some numbers from that first quarter. We're now 22 likes away from 100. Can we get there during this commercial break? All my Sixers fans in here, hit that thumbs up icon. Let's go. It's Game 7, man. It's now or never. It's now or never. Up to 81 likes. Appreciate you guys. Let's look at some numbers here to start the game. Joel Embiid, already 6 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. He continues to do everything right. The Celtics have tried throwing different things at him. They've sent some doubles sometimes. They've faked some doubles, guarded him straight up. He's had the answer every time. Whether it's making the right pass, he has 4 assists, or knocking down the little mid-range jumper, he's already got 6 points on 3 of 5 from the field. 0 of 1 from 3, so he's 3 of 4 from 2. Looking really, really good. Tyrese Maxey did pick up a couple of fouls, but how about Maxey? 6 assists already in this one to go along with 4 points and 3 rebounds. I just tweeted this out for you to give me a follow on Twitter at Jake Chipper. My name at the bottom of the screen right now. Give me a follow. I'll give you a follow back. The Sixers' ball movement has been great. The offense has looked very, very crisp. The execution, the game plan has been great so far. Credit to Nick Nurse for that. So let's get it going, man. VJ's had a good start to this game as well. 9 points on 4 of 5, and he's just gotten a lot of easy looks, right? Running in transition, making some cuts. He knocked down a 3 as well. So the offense just looking smooth. Looking smooth, and the defense has been really good again as well. And I agree, Harbin, ever since they went down 3-1, the last 2 games and so far here tonight, the Sixers have looked like a completely different team. They haven't looked like this pretty much all year. But again, they haven't been fully healthy pretty much all year. So gotta give a lot of credit to this Sixers team so far. All right, while we're in commercial break, let's get some PHIs going in the chat. It's Game 7, man. Let's feel the energy. Let's get it going. We got a Knicks fan in the chat. I need my Sixers fans to drown them out. Make some noise. And type those PHIs. Just like Maryland. NBA, Kid Prod's good to see you coming in from Colorado. Latoon in the building. Peter Thurman, a $20 super chat. Peter, a legend. Peter, I appreciate it so much. That 20 will pop it up as soon as it comes in here. As we're back in action. Out of this break. George going to pull up for 3, and it's good. Paul George comes back in the game, promptly knocks down a 3 here on his birthday. 13-point advantage for Philadelphia. Here's Pritchard off the screen to Hauser to Walsh. Open corner 3, no good. Fight for the rebound. VJ able to corral it. The Sixers are 13 of 20 from the field. Boston just 5 of 17. VJ gets deep in the paint to Embiid. Embiid open midi. Good again. The Sixers poured it on early. 30-15 lead. Now Brown to the corner. Walsh fumbles it. Gives it right back to JB. One-on-one with VJ. He pulls up from the elbow. Knocks it down. He's been the only source of offense here for Boston. It's either Jaylen Brown ISO or they can't do much else. He's got 8 of their 17. Now George spins past Walsh. George gets inside. Euro step. Turns it over. Boston has some numbers. Pritchard over to Walsh. Walsh open look for 3. That's no good. Embiid able to grab the rebound with that one hand. Throws it ahead to George. But Boston gets back. Now PG with Pritchard on him. He'll take a step back too. That one won't fall. Under a minute to play. 30-17 is the lead for Philadelphia. George now guarding Brown. He swings it to Pritchard, guarded by Oubre. Oubre. Close up on Pritchard. They'll chew some clock. Pritchard going to throw a floater. It's actually a lob up to Queta, who throws it down with one hand. Embiid caught in between Pritchard and Queta, had to make a decision, committed to Pritchard. And Queta throws it down. Embiid has played this entire opening quarter. Imagine he'll get a rest to start the second. 10 on the shot clock, 24 on the game clock. Here's VJ. To Embiid. And Embiid throws it up and in, tried to draw a foul, kind of flopped a little bit, looking for the call, but somehow got it to go, leaning into Queta. Oh my goodness. That's how you know Embiid's just got it going when he's hitting shots like that. That is unbelievable. Five seconds left. Pritchard with it. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Pritchard loses it. And that'll do it. He won't get a shot off. He fumbled with it at the end of the quarter. And so it'll be a 32-19 Sixers lead as we head into quarter number 2. Peter Thurman with a $20 super chat. What a legend. What a real one. Let's get this. What's good, Chip, and my real ones? We're in Memphis for a wedding, so keep it going for us. Peter, hope you enjoy the wedding, man. And hope that we enjoy a big Sixers win. Thank you so much for supporting the show, as always. And I see you sent me a photo over on Twitter. Looking fly for the wedding tonight, Peter. Shout out to you. And let's have a night. Show some love to Peter in the building right now. And that 20 means we got a beer bong coming. Another $5 super chat coming in as well from him. Him with another one. Boston Massacre. That's what it's been so far, but 13-point lead. It's a game 7. There is still so much basketball left to be played. But that's about as good of a first quarter as you can ask for. Three more to go, though. Three more to go. And we'll get some of these team numbers up as well. As another $20 super chat comes in, we're up to $99 in super chats. We're also at 80, now make it 90 likes. 10 likes away. Who's going to get us to 100 likes? Can we get there before the start of this second quarter? If you're a diehard Sixers fan, let me know by hitting that like button. And we'll get some of these team numbers up here. I'll tell you what. My guy Smitty, Tyler Smith, who runs our Celtics channel here at Chat Sports. I'm not too far away from his studio. I can usually hear if he's making a lot of noise, being loud, getting going. It's been silent. From that studio. Here is that 20 that just came in. Shout out to my mom for sending in the 20, getting us to nearly $100 in super chats. Great start. Keep it going. Let's go, Sixers. Exactly. Got to keep it up. Got to be even better moving forward than you were in that first quarter. All right, so I got a beer bong coming. We'll get that going here in just a second. First, I want to pop up these team numbers from the first quarter. Sixers, 15-23 from the field, about as efficient as you can ask for. They also have 12 rebounds to only 7 for Boston. Naturally, it's going to happen when you've made a lot more shots. But how about 13 assists on 15 made shots for the Sixers in the opening quarter, man? And so it's just been crisp offense, 13 assists on 15 makes. And we're back in action here for quarter number 2. Here's Derrick White, gets into the paint. Andre Drummond has come into the game for Joel Embiid. Tyrese Maxey is back in. And we'll do this beer bug next commercial break. I don't want to miss any of the game here. Greg, let's go. Hanging with you and watching the Flyers game, which did just start. I appreciate it, man. Let's go. Let's get a couple Philly wins tonight. The Money Fork, good to see you. Missed most of the first quarter. Good to see you back in the building. Melanated Frequency, let's make history tonight. Let's do it, man. So White will be fouled on the drive. He'll go to the line here. I believe that foul's going to be on Andre Drummond, and it is. So he comes in and gets his first foul right away. Purple Rose in the building as well. Good to see both of you. Hope you're both doing well. Love you both. Let's get a win. White, first free throw is good. Second one is also good. Jaylen Brown on the bench to start this second quarter. We'll see if the Sixers can take advantage. They've really had no offense outside of Jaylen Brown and Derrick White. Here's Grimes to Maxey up top. How does the Sixers offense look with no Embiid? Maxey nearly loses it, guarded by Hugo Gonzalez. 5 to shoot. Maxey fadeaway. 2 is good. Tough shot for Tyrese Maxey. Great defense from Boston. Great individual defense there from Gonzalez, but that's just Maxey. Now Justin Edwards going to be called with an off-ball foul, holding Derrick White. So 2 quick fouls to start the quarter for the Sixers. Not what you want to see. Purple Rose, we're spending our anniversary watching you and the Flyers. Oh, it's your anniversary? Well, happy anniversary. Allie didn't tell me. Happy anniversary. That's awesome. How great would it be to get a couple of wins here? All right, here's White. Thought about a 3. Got Edwards to bump or jump on the pump fake, and White with a floater. He's got a quick 11 points here in this one. Man. Maxey, and an offensive foul going to be called on George, setting the illegal screen. Hugo Gonzalez, the youngin, drawing that foul there. A little chicken wing from Paul George. Now White looking to add on his point total. He gets inside, puts a shoulder in Edwards. He's good for 2 again. Here comes the fight from Boston, down to a 9-point game. Already 13 points for Derrick White. The crowd here at TD Garden is going wild. Here's Maxey to Edwards. Thought about a corner 3. 4 to shoot. Drives in. Fadeaway. 2 is no good. And the Boston crowd is into this game now. You wonder how long you can afford to have Embiid on the bench. Here's Queta. Drives on Drummond. His layup is good. Lead down to 7. Timeout Sixers. A quick run for the Celtics to get back into this ball game. So this unit here for Boston to start the second quarter has been able to bring the energy back into the crowd. The Sixers were up by as much as 13, I believe. Lead's been cut down to just 7. Still a 7-point lead, but good timeout here by Nurse. You knew Boston at home. Yeah, it was as much as 15, actually. It was 30 to 15. So it's been a 12 to 4 run for the Celtics. Look, you knew that Boston was going to respond, right? It's Game 7 in their own building. I know they don't have Tatum, but you knew they were going to have an answer. So good timeout. Reset a little bit. And come out of this timeout with an answer. All right, for those 20s that came in from Peter and my mom as well, we'll do a beer bong here for you guys. And we got a 5 as well, so here's a beer cheers for that. Edwards needs to play better defense. Yeah, Edwards gotten beat a couple times by Derrick White. Edwards is out there to play defense and hit 3s, and if he's not doing that, he doesn't have a whole lot of value. Is this leaking? How is that even possible? That doesn't make any sense. It's like the Sixers defense right now. It's leaking, it's leaking, it's leaking. Edwards always hasn't been able to play defense. Look, he's a guy who, he's a 3-and-D wing, but he's just still developing, right? And so he has flashes, but this is obviously a big moment for a young player like him. All right. Cheers, everybody. We're up to $99 in Super Chats. Also, we surpassed 100 likes, so thank you guys so much for getting us past that number. 276 people watching. Keep hitting that thumbs up. It's Game 7, man. What more could you want than this, huh? Where would you rather be than right here watching a Game 7 between the Sixers and the Celtics? Where would you rather be? If you're enjoying the show, you're enjoying the game, like the stream. And F Boston! So sick of the Celtics, man. So sick of the Celtics. All right. Cheers. Ugh. All right. Coming out of the timeout, it'll be Maxey, Grimes, George, Edgecombe, and Drummond out there for Philadelphia. Looking to get off to a better start here. Now, Derrick White going to pick up a quick foul guarding George on the perimeter. So White will pick up his first. A 6-0 start for Boston. Points in the paint advantage in the second quarter. Here's George working on the left side of the floor. Going to operate one-on-one on White. He'll take a step back, too. It's good for Paul George. Big-time bucket there from PG. A veteran bucket to stop the bleeding a little bit. 7 now for Paul George. Here's Queta. Heads off to White. Gets in the paint. Step back 2 over Grimes. No good. Drummond able to corral the rebound. Want to see some more activity out of Drummond here. Maxey behind the back. Gets downhill. Right hand layup. Oh, tough shot. Nearly fell, but Pritchard grabs the rebound. Pritchard working on George. Trying to get a screen here from Queta. Great defense from the Sixers. Oh, but Drummond fell for the Queta pump fake, and Queta slams it down with one hand. Boston's been getting inside with Drummond in there. Not a lot of rim defense being played by the Sixers right now in this stretch. Here's VJ. He's going to take a step back 3. He airballs it. And it was tipped. It was tipped. Shot was partially blocked, so going to stay with the Sixers. I don't think it was. Wow. The Celtics might challenge this. They showed a replay. I don't think it was touched. Not going to challenge. I thought the Celtics should have challenged that, but they won't. Maxey inbounds it to Grimes. Quick corner 3, around and out. Celtics with it. Pritchard crossover on George. Creates some space. Gets into the paint. Hands it off to Queta. And Drummond again falls at the pump fake from Queta, and he'll go to the line, man. These are not good Andre Drummond minutes. And you might have to consider putting Embiid back in, and the Sixers will. Embiid will come back in. So Sixers starting lineup back in. Here's Pritchard working off a couple screens. Gets downhill. Great defense by the Sixers, but Pritchard with a step-through move inside. Floater is good. It's a 5-point game. Now Pritchard, or Embiid I should say, to the corner. Finds a wide open Oubre for 3. No good. Embiid keeps it alive. And they're right right there is why Embiid has to be in the game over Drummond at all times. I mean, obviously, duh, you'd rather have Embiid in there, but look at that. As soon as Embiid comes back in, his gravity creates a wide open shot for Oubre, and Oubre can't knock it down, but Embiid able to draw the foul, fighting for the offensive rebound. Now he's working on Gonzalez. Double team comes. Step back two is no good for Embiid. He falls over after the shot. Now White, pull up three. Good. It's a 2-point game. And Boston has done this with Jaylen Brown on the bench. And Joe Mazzulla has no intention, it seems right now, of putting Jaylen Brown back in the game. And now an offensive foul on Oubre. Illegal screen. Turnover Sixers. Things are falling apart fast right now. Things are falling apart fast. And the crowd is all the way back in this game for Boston. White thought about a three. He'll be fouled again on the perimeter by Kelly Oubre. That'll be Oubre's third, I believe. He fell for the up fake. Oh, I don't know. I think he might have got all ball. Hard to tell on that replay. Pritchard, step back three is good. Celtics had the lead. First lead tonight for Boston. Now Embiid, mid-range two, no good. Grimes fighting for the rebound. He'll be fouled by Boston. Loose ball foul called against the Celtics. Come on, man. You were up 15. Good fight there from Grimes. Nobody boxed him out. Come on. Embiid hands it off to VJ. VJ to Maxey, who's been quiet. Now another foul on the Celtics. Hugo Gonzalez running through Joel Embiid on the screen. Gonzalez holds his hand up right away like, yeah, that's on me. And Hugo Gonzalez just stared down Joel Embiid following the foul. Tell you what, Hugo, you're making a big mistake, buddy. Big mistake. Jaylen Brown will check back in. VJ finds a cutting Grimes. He dunks it home. No resistance there from Boston. Great play there. Great set run from the Sixers to take back the lead. We got a ball game, folks. Pritchard inside. Fade away. Two. No good. Fight for the rebound. Taken by the Sixers. Now VJ, he'll take a three. He got it. VJ Edgecombe from downtown puts the Sixers up by 4. 12 points for VJ. Jaylen Brown, one-on-one with George. Double team comes. He swings it to Pritchard. Good recovery by Grimes. Screen comes from Queta. Pritchard inside, double teamed. To Brown, 1 second on the shot clock. And a fadeaway three from Brown is good. Wow, what a shot from Jaylen Brown. 41-40, Sixers still up. Grimes down low to Embiid. He'll be fouled by White, puts it up and in! And one! Count it for JoJo! Let's go! Who's flopping Joel now to King? And one. Got Derrick White in the air. Twisting in the air, put it up with the right hand, put it up and in. He'll go to the line for one more. You know, Derrick White, maybe if you don't want to foul him, maybe you don't jump at the pump fakes, and maybe they won't call it. But if you leave your feet on a pump fake, you're out of control. It's going to be a foul every time, buddy. Embiid at the line. Knocks down the free throw and tells the crowd to quiet down. They were chanting something. I couldn't quite hear what they were saying. I think they were saying F Embiid. Brown out to Derrick White. He'll take another quick trigger three. No good. Peyton Pritchard with the offensive rebound. Now Brown guarded by Dominic Barlow, who's entered the game for the first time. Cross court to Pritchard. Pritchard attacks Embiid. Gets down low. His layup is partially blocked by Embiid, taken by Maxey. That's the presence there of Embiid. Now Joel looking to post up on Hugo Gonzalez. He'll be fouled by Hugo. And with the Sixers in the bonus, Embiid will go back to the line. They have no answer for the big fella. Keep going to him. He's either going to score or they're going to foul him. Cohen Kellio. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Draw to the line to shoot two. Sixers up 44-40 with 4.5 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Oh, he misses the first free throw. Embiid's been a little bit inconsistent from the line in this series. So the Sixers with the early onslaught. Second free throw is good for JoJo. 5-point lead. It's what Game 7s are all about right here, man. This has been a fantastic game. Now Brown guarded by Barlow. Barlow moving his feet well. Tough fadeaway two for Brown, though. He's been getting in the paint, fading away, and been able to knock him down all series long. Barlow can't do much better there, man. Brown's got 13. Maxey now gets inside. Out to VJ. Good look for three. Can't get it to go. 3-point game. White to Brown. Brown left open. Maxey recovers. Maxey knocks it away. Brown picks it back up. Picks up his dribble. White working on Barlow. White inside. Layup no good. Grimes rebound. Grimes attacks coast to coast. Left hand layup no good. Embiid grabs the rebound, puts it back up and in. Good job by Joel to run the floor. And timeout called by the Celtics. So the Sixers blow a 15-point lead. Celtics took the lead at one point, but Sixers now back in front, 47-42, 3:34 to play here in quarter number 2. Woo! For all my Sixers fans out there, if you hate the Boston Celtics, get in the chat. Type F Boston. I can't stand the Celtics, man. I want nothing more than take them out here in this game. Get those F Bostons going in the chat. Oh, Rover, I appreciate it, man. Marshall's my guy. Even if we're enemies on the court, you know what I'm saying, we can always keep it cool off the court. So, Rover, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Type those F Bostons just like Raccoon is at your door is doing it right now. Money J Fork. Wallace J. Javier Cedino, Card Guy, Latoon, Rover. And yeah, Latoon, the Sixers survived the run. The run came. We knew it was going to come, but they weathered it. Now they're up 5. Fly, Eagles, fly. Good to see you. Rover's typing F Boston. I love it. Latoon typing F Boston. Keep it going in the chat. While you're typing, want to take a second to tell you about our sponsor once again here on the show, making this show free for you guys. That is our friends at Prize Picks, America's #1 sports picks app. Postseason basketball is here. Baseball is underway. The hockey playoffs are here as well. No better way to cash in on the action than with Prize Picks. Super simple to use. All you got to do is pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. You can choose flex play or power play, and you are on your way. If you want some inspiration for your picks, their new social feeds feature allows you to follow your friends and copy their lineups with a single click. You can follow me on there as well, at JChip, if you want to see my picks before I have them on the show. And for all new users out there, if you download the Prize Picks app today with the link in the chat, use code HMA when you play your first $5 lineup. You'll receive $50 in lineups again. Code HMA when you play your first $5 lineup to get an extra $50 in lineups with Prize Picks. That link in the chat right now and the description of today's show. And speaking of my lineup, it's not looking good. In fact, it might already be done. Basically, I faded Derrick White again, and maybe I shouldn't have done that considering Tatum was out. I took Derrick White less than 18 points and assists. He's already got 17. So it sucks because Maxey more than a half point, which was a free play. A max discount from Prize Picks. Obviously, he scored more than a half point. VJ more than 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He's already got 17, but unfortunately, it looks like Derrick White's probably going to have more than 18 points and assists. But that's how the game works. That's how the game works. Some numbers so far. Embiid's been dominant, man. 16, 5, and 5. 7 of 11 from the field. They have no answer. And Embiid was only out of this game for a very short period of time. Andre Drummond came in, played 4 minutes, and was a -6. Embiid is a +11. Here we go. Back in action here for the final 3 minutes of this quarter. Brown to the corner. Gonzalez nearly loses it out of bounds. Able to pick it back up. Finds White. White fadeaway 2 is no good. Rebounds taken by VJ. Embiid will post up once again. He's been living here all night. Guarded by Shireman. Fadeaway 2 is no good. Celtics quickly back the other way. Hauser. Quick 3 is good. George late on the closeout to Hauser. Makes him pay. Boston 4 of 5 from 3 in this second quarter. Giordano Molina, what's good? Embiid lost it. Grimes picks it up. His shot's blocked by White. VJ gets it back. Hands it off to Grimes. Resets to George. George takes a deep 3. It's good! Paul George! My goodness, what a shot from PG on his birthday. Celtics going small here. Gonzalez going to take a 3. No good. Shireman fights for the rebound. Gonzalez cutting, missed a layup. They're going to call a foul on Embiid, though. Embiid not going to argue it. The rookie Gonzalez, after missing the 3, will go to the line. Flyers are down 2-0. Brutal. Gonzalez misses the free throw. Gonzalez misses both free throws. And it's going to be Sixer ball. Knocked out of bounds by Hauser. So, Boston there, 0 of 2 from the line. Now Embiid working low. Gets it to VJ. Euro step layup. And they're going to call a charge on VJ. Wow. Ran right through Derrick White. Thought White might have been out of position. Now White got there. White got there. VJ tried a Euro step, but didn't create enough space. Derrick White's bleeding, so they'll have to clean that up. Or not. I guess they'll just keep playing. Okay. 102 minutes to play. Sixers up 50-45. Here's Brown. Working on George. Gets inside. Right hand layup, no good. Embiid grabbed the rebound, and he's fouled by Gonzalez. So Embiid back to the free throw line here. Another foul on Gonzalez. That'll be his third personal. Actually, it should be on Shireman. Shireman just shoved Embiid to the floor. Wow, did Derrick White lose a tooth? All right, Embiid to the line. Knocks down the first free throw. 402 people watching live, 121 likes. If you're a diehard Sixer fan, hit that like button, baby. You want the Sixers to make history, hit the like button. With 400 people watching, we should be able to get 200 likes. No problem. Yeah, Kate Angel, I don't know what that was, man. I don't know what that was. Embiid misses the second free throw. Under 2 to go. 6-point advantage for Philadelphia. Oh, and Queta. Embiid went for the steal. Queta got right by him. Dunked it home, and we got a 4-point ball game. Maxey to Embiid. Embiid double comes, gets it back to Maxey. Maxey to VJ, open corner, 3, no good. And another foul going to be called on the Celtics. Queta cannot hold Embiid off the boards. And Joel back to the free throw line once again. That'll be 3 on Queta. A lot of credit to Embiid. The energy, going for rebounds, going for loose balls. And Queta holding on to Embiid's arm there. So, another obvious foul. First free throw is good for Joel. Knock these both down, man. Up to 135 likes. Shout out to you guys for being some real ones. Can we get to 200 before halftime? We got a minute 10 left. We're 65 away. I know we can do it. Where are my real ones at? Second free throw coming for Embiid. It's good. 53-47 advantage for Philadelphia. Make it 19 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists for Joel Embiid. Derrick White off the screen, gets a good look for 3, knocks it down. He has been phenomenal tonight. 3-point game, under a minute to go. Derrick White has 19. Maxey, shots blocked by Jaylen Brown. Going to stay with Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. Maxey was looking to be aggressive there, but actually going to be blocked by Garza. Garza with the block, not Jaylen Brown. Maxey with 10 to shoot. Gets in the paint, resets to Embiid. Embiid working on Garza. Double team comes. Try to kick it down low to VJ. Derrick White got hands on the pass. It goes out of bounds. So with 4.5 seconds left now on the shot clock, the Sixers will inbound here. Now Embiid. Jab step, jumper, no good. Had a good look at it, couldn't knock it down. Celtics can tie the ball game here with a 3. Brown blocked by Embiid! Tried to dunk it over Joel, and Joel was having none of that. Oh, what a play from Joel Embiid! He's still got it defensively, man. Don't ever tell me he doesn't. Now Sixers, about a 5-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Maxey gets a screen from George. Guarded by Hauser. He'll go one-on-one. Step back. Midi. Got it. Maxey puts Philadelphia back up by 5. 7 seconds left. Oh, what a block there from Joel Embiid on the previous play. That was phenomenal. 6 seconds left. Derrick White has it. White gets inside. Shot blocked again by Embiid. Are you kidding me? Let's go. Having none of that. Back-to-back blocks for Joel Embiid to end the first half. Sixers up by 5. Joel's giving it everything he's got, man. Everything he's got. Grade that first half for the Sixers, A, B, C, D, or F. I think it started as an A. Second quarter wasn't quite as good. Also, go vote in the poll question. New poll question up in the chat. Type your grade in the chat and vote as well. Ronnie going B. Greg, let's go Sixers. Come on, man. Let's go. Krithik, A. Card Guy, B-. Raccoon, B in total. A starting out. Yeah, I agree. It was an A to start the game. Since then, it's got a little bit worse, but I would say B so far. 24 minutes of basketball left, man. What do you got? What do you got? What a block from Embiid. I got to tweet that out. If you're unable to watch the game and you want to see the block that Embiid just had on Jaylen Brown, I just tweeted it out. That link's in the chat right now. To that highlight, what a great block it was from Joel Embiid. Two-day A, Latoon B. We showed we can take their punch and fight back. Yes. Previous Sixers teams might have seen that run and kind of just wilted over. The money fork, B-. This will come down to effort and desire. Ronnie Goodwin, good to see you. Need to play a little better in the second half. Yep, no doubt about it. Oh, what's good, Billy? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. So 5-point game here. Shout out my guy, Billy. Q Genius, big bucket by Maxey. We need more. Yeah, Maxey was a little quiet in that second quarter, no doubt about it. Another super chat coming in. Shout out to my dad sitting in the 20. We're up to $120 now in super chats on the day. It's the NBA, so they made a run. Sixers battled hard and will win. Yeah, NBA is a game of runs, man, and we knew Boston at home was not just going to let the Sixers run away with it early. But I like how the Sixers responded. Still a 5-point advantage. Still a 5-point advantage. But your profile picture is still crazy, Billy. Still crazy. All right, with that 20, again, with our super chat menu, all super chats get a shout out. $5 is a beer cheers. $20 is a beer bong. That 20 just came in. So we got another beer bong to do. And then we'll go through some numbers from that first half. We're also 55 likes away from 200. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that thumbs up icon, like the stream. The more likes we get, the more Sixers fans that'll be in here. So if you're enjoying the free coverage, I would appreciate it. Takes just a second. Shotgun a beer and hit the scuba. Billy with the 2. Well, I got the beer bong. I'll do this. Shotgun a beer and hit the scuba. I'll hit the scuba. I'll hit the scuba. I'll hit the scuba. Don't record it though. Don't clip this. Don't clip this, chat. Don't clip this, chat. All right. Getting this going. This is getting clipped. Oh, God. Oh, no. All right, let me do this beer bong first, though. Cheers, everybody. Shout out to you guys. 315 people watching. Game 7, man. Nothing like it. Nothing like it. Cheers. Ah. It's a good game. What? No, they're not. They just had their run. Yeah. Look. They made their run. Sixers held it down just enough. That's it. It's over now. The Celtics made their run. That was their push. And it wasn't enough. Derrick White's not going to play like Michael Jordan the rest of the game. You know, if he does, then he does. You know? Yeah, my prize pick's already lost, by the way. Shout out my guy, Smitty. Hit the scuba. The Sixers better win if I'm hitting the scuba. Oh, man. All right. Let's go, Sixers. 289 people watching. We're at halftime. Sixers down 5. And let's get that win, baby. Let's get that win. Let's get that win. Scuba, scuba, scuba. Scuba, damn it. No one scubas like I do, man. Daver. I'm a nervous wreck, but I'm hopeful. I'm nervous too, man. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Grade the scuba 1 to 10. Grade the scuba 1 to 10. Latoon, we're not laying down tonight. Boston has to rip it out of us. Yeah, no doubt. Sixers are not gonna go down without a fight. I'll tell you that. Right now they're leading by 5. So some numbers from that first half. All right, here are the team numbers. Sixers 23 of 45. Boston 19 of 42 from the field. Boston has hit 7 of their 19 threes. Sixers just 4 made threes. They got to start hitting more threes in the second half if they want to keep up. Offensively, though, Joel Embiid's been pretty dominant, so maybe they just keep going to him, and scoring from the inside is just enough to get it done. Still winning the rebounding battle, and still 17 assists, but 7 turnovers for the Sixers. Never want to have more turnovers than Boston. Philadelphia's done a great job of taking care of the ball all series long. Do not want to start getting turnover prone in the second half. Some individual stats here. Joel Embiid in that first half, as good as you can ask for, man. 19 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 7 of 13 from the field. Honestly, he missed a couple bunnies as well. He could easily have 20-plus in this game. He's missed a couple of free throws, too. But once again, there's been no answer for Boston in that first half, and they've tried so many different things, and for the most part, Joel's done a good job. Now, Boston did a little bit of a better job in that second quarter, but still, Embiid's been fighting away, no matter what. I want to see Maxey get back to being more aggressive in this second half. Now, the numbers, 8 points, 7 assists, 6 rebounds on his way to a triple-double is awesome. But only 1 3-point attempt for Maxey, 4-7 from the field. Want to see him take a lot more shots in the second half, even though they are running things through Joel and it's been working. How about VJ? Game 7 as a rookie. 12 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds. He's knocked down a couple of threes. George has been good at times, kind of disappeared at times as well. He's obviously dealing with the illness, and so, we have to kind of see how he looks the rest of the game, but he's hit some big shots, man. He's hit some big shots. Oubre's played some good defense. Hasn't knocked down any of his threes, though, and there hasn't been much outside of that. It's been a tight rotation tonight for the Sixers up to this point. I don't think I ever showed your super chat. Here was that super chat from my guy, Billy. Said, shotgun a beer and hit the scuba. I did the beer bong and I hit the scuba. We'll see if that gets clipped. Man, what a block from Embiid. I can't get over that still. Him, another $5. There's no way Smitty said Derrick White's going to turn into Michael Jordan. He did, man. And Derrick White's been unbelievable. Unbelievable today in this game, man. He's been so bad all series. Finally turning it on. I have a hard time believing he's going to keep shooting as efficiently as he has all game in the second half, but if he does play like Michael Jordan in the second half, then the Sixers will have no chance. Him, thank you for that. Every $5 is a beer cheer, so I got another happy dad. Again, $20, we do a beer bong, take the whole thing down. Every $5 is a beer cheer. So cheers to him. Appreciate you. Cyprin Civic, what have I missed? Been on the phone with my son that's in the Navy. Well, first of all, Cyprin, to your son, thank you so much for your service. We appreciate all of our service members, and your son's a brave man. And I want to give a lot of love to your son. Show some love to Cyprin Civic's son in the chat, in the Navy. Again, want to thank him for his service. What have you missed so far? So the Sixers got off to a great start in this game. They were up 30-15 early. And the offense was clicking through Embiid. The defense was playing well. Boston was missing shots. Then the second quarter happened, and Boston went on a run to start the second quarter where they were getting inside. They were getting to the rim because Embiid was not in the game. Andre Drummond was in. And Boston was getting whatever they wanted. They took the lead at one point in the second quarter. But then Embiid came back in. The Sixers weathered the storm. Joel Embiid started to get into the free throw line in that second quarter, and now it's a 5-point advantage for Philadelphia here at halftime. So that's really been it so far. So that's how it's been. All right, we're just a few minutes away from the second half getting underway. We're 47 likes away from 200. If you want the Sixers to win this game, close it out, beat Boston, keep the season alive, I need you to hit that thumbs up icon. If you've already liked the video, I really appreciate it. You're a real one. Cyprin, sounds like an exciting game. It's been a very exciting game, man. And it's been back and forth really for much of the second quarter after Boston made that run. So Boston, with 6:52 left in the second quarter, took a 37-36 lead. Now Philadelphia up 55-50. So a good job to, again, weather that storm. But they were up 30-15. They were up 30-15. The Sixers leading in fast break points, leading in points in the paint, leading in second chance points. 11 second chance points for the Sixers. None for the Celtics is big. But Boston has been better from 3, and the Sixers have turned the ball over more than the Celtics. But yes, Cypher, it's been a great game. Up to 161 likes, now 39 away from 200. We're so close, man. We're so close to our next goal. Speaking of our next goal, we're also less than 200 subs away from 25,900. Or less than 200 away from 26K, I should say. Lock us in, hit that sub button, year-round Sixers coverage. It's 100% free. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button, and you'll be locked in to the channel. News, rumors, analysis. We do a whole lot more than just watch parties in the show. We do videos all throughout the week. And we'll keep the coverage going. No matter what. No matter what happens here tonight. Always covering the team I have been rooting for my whole life. We got a Celtics fan in the chat. Where are my Sixers fans at in the building, man? Let's get some PHIs going. Because we got a Celtics fan in the chat right now. I can't have that. I can't have that dominating the chat. Type those PHIs. Where are my real ones at? Let's go. Game 7, man. There's nothing like a Game 7. Cyber and Civic typing those PHIs. The Money Fork. My mom in the chat as well. Hymns typing Go Knicks. Hey, cheers, brother. Latoon typing those PHIs. 334 people watching. Let's close this game out in the second half, man. How about a big run to start the third quarter, huh? Keep feeding Embiid. Let him run the offense, but I would love to see Maxey get going a little bit more here as well. The Celtics are 6-2 all-time in Game 7s against Philly. Can the Sixers pick up a win here tonight? All right, here we go. Second half getting underway right now. Come on, man. Come on. Celtics start with it. Queta out there to start the second half. It's a screen for Derrick White. White gets it to Queta. Going at Embiid, and what a move from Queta. Able to get by Joel, lays it up and in. So Queta gets our scoring started here in this second half. Now Embiid and Maxey. They're on the two-man game again. Now Maxey gets it to Embiid. He's guarded by Derrick White. Maxey, or Embiid, kicks it out to VJ. VJ, he'll try a three. He knocks it down. VJ, good for 3. His third of the game. And a great look there from Embiid. Now Boston back the other way. Here's Brown. Resets to White. White thought about the 3. Now takes it. No good. Embiid couldn't get the rebound. A fight for it. And we're going the other way. Queta going to be called for the offensive foul as he was fighting for a loose ball. Now Shireman falls to the floor. What is going on? Wet spots on the floor here. That'll be the 4th foul on Queta. He'll come out. Garza will come in. Yeah, very obvious. And then once again, Queta holding the arm of Joel Embiid. So Garza comes in. Quick sub for Boston as Queta picks up his 4th foul. Maxey off the Embiid screen. Deep 3 is good. Tyrese Maxey. That's what I wanted to see more of in this second half. All of a sudden, Sixers back up by 9. Let's go, man. Pritchard over to Jaylen Brown. He'll shoot a 3 over Oubre. That's off. Embiid grabs the board. Maxey and Embiid, they'll go right back to the 2-man. Maxey spins off White. Gives to Embiid. Open look from the elbow. Embiid couldn't knock it down. It's as good of a look as you're going to get if you're Joel Embiid. Now White, double team comes. Out to Garza. He'll get it right back. He'll shoot a three over Embiid. No good. Loose ball's tracked down by the Celtics. It goes back to White. Another three. No good again. And now Embiid going to be fouled by Garza on the rebound. Embiid continues to draw fouls in the Celtics bigs. And it's just stupid fouls by Boston here. Garza just runs right into Embiid and just a dumb foul. Third foul on Garza. Here's Maxey off the Embiid screen. He'll take a step back too. That's good for Maxey. Double-digit lead for the Sixers, and the Celtics need a timeout. Timeout, Boston. Sixers back up by 11. Type those PHIs. A great start to this third quarter by Philadelphia. Not playing around. Not playing around. Come on, man. Beautiful start to the third. Beautiful start to the third. Shout out to everybody typing those PHIs. Maryland, Wallace J, Cypern Civic, Latoon. My parents in the chat. Raccoon is at your door. Kenneth Jackson, Javier, Screebus, Cohen, Philip, John, Greg in the chat. Keela. We got Denisha, Kenneth, Christopher, Jonelle. Why is Tatum not playing? Knee soreness. Knee stiffness, actually, it was. Jose. Type in those PHIs. Let's go. All right, timeout by the Celtics. While we have a second here, I want to tell you guys again about our sponsor, making today's show free for everybody. That is Prize Picks, America's #1 sports picks app. Postseason basketball is here. Baseball season's underway. Playoffs are here for hockey as well. No better way to cash in on the action than with our friends at Prize Picks. All you got to do is pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. Choose flex play or power play, and you're on your way. Super easy to play Prize Picks. With the new social feeds feature, you can follow your friends on the app and copy their lineups with just one click. You can also find me on the app as well, at JChip, where you can see all the lineups that I'm rocking with. And right now, we have a great offer for new users. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code HMA when you play your first $5 lineup to receive $50 in lineups. That's code HMA when you play your first $5 lineup to receive $50 in lineups with Prize Picks. That link in the chat right now and in the description of today's live show. Now, unfortunately, my Prize Picks lineup is not going to be a winner because I took Derrick White less than 18 points and assists. He's got 20. So I'm not going to win that 25 to win 150, unfortunately. But I did get VJ more than 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And Maxey, this was the max discount from Prize Picks. Another reason I love Prize Picks, they always got great deals like this. Maxey only needed to score more than a half point. He's got 13. Obviously, you can check that one off. If I did flex play here, I would have won. Flex play, you only need to win 2 out of the 3 to win. Now, the payout wouldn't have been quite as big as 150, but I still would have won money. I went power play, meaning I had to get all 3 right. And clearly I did not. But that is how the game is played. All right, coming out a commercial break. Here we go. Sixers up 63-52. Jaylen Brown driving on Maxey. He's going to be fouled again by Maxey, and the shot goes in. Jaylen Brown's been getting to that mid-range in the paint whenever he's guarded by Maxey, just shooting right over him. Maxey doing what he can, but he got him on the arm. That'll be the third foul on Maxey. And Brown will go to the line looking for 3. We're 26 likes away from 200. 469 people watching live. Hit that like button for the Sixers to win this ball game. Brown knocks down the free throw. 63-55 now. Let's go. Kelly Oubre looking to get it to Embiid down low. He's guarded by Jaylen Brown. Embiid puts a shoulder into Brown, finishes right up over him. All day, man. It's all day. It's all day. The Celtics have no center on the floor. Their biggest player out there is Jordan Walsh. Jaylen Brown with 10 to shoot. Drives on VJ. Puts up a wild floater. Shot no good. Embiid grabs the rebound. He's running. Up ahead to Maxey. Maxey, 3. No good. Would have been a big-time shot there if he knocked that one down. Now Brown over to Pritchard. Got a good look for 3 and knocks it down. Oubre not close enough to Pritchard on that 3-point attempt. 7-point lead now for Philadelphia. Now VJ comes off the Embiid screen. Gets downhill. Left-hand layup no good. Thought he was fouled. Boston has numbers. Coming back the other way. VJ yet to come back in the picture. Good job, though, by the Sixers to steady here on defense. Now 10 to shoot. It's Pritchard matched up one-on-one with Embiid. Pritchard crosses over. Finds Shireman. Floater off one leg is no good. Pritchard had Embiid beat. Oh, no. Shireman steals it from Joel. White open 3. Can't knock it down. And now Shireman's in a foul Embiid. That was poor awareness there by Joel. He grabbed the rebound. Shireman knocked it right out of his hands. Lucky the Celtics didn't capitalize there. Mike Nintendo Master, good to see you. Greg and Purple Rose in the chat as well. Shout out. All right, Sixer ball. George off the off-ball screen. He'll take a tough 3. Nearly falls. Don't hate the opportunity there, but couldn't take advantage. Now Brown finds Shireman in the corner. He'll take a tough step-back 3. Way off and beat another rebound. And it's nearly stolen again, but going to be knocked out of bounds by Walsh with 7:26 to play. Sixers still holding a 65-58 lead. Mike, I hope it's not that close, but as long as they win, I'll be good with it. Here's Embiid down low. Double comes. Try to get it back to Oubre. Pass. Knocked to George. Now right back to Embiid. Guarded by Brown with 8 to shoot. Over to VJ. Kicks to Maxey. Good look from 3. It's good. And if you're Boston, you can't leave Maxey that open. He'll knock it down every time. Back to a 10-point lead after the 3 from Maxey. Now Shireman gets an open look in the corner. That's no good. Celtics grab the rebound. Pritchard resets up top. 8 to shoot. Guarded by Oubre. Pritchard crossover. Gets inside. Finds Gonzalez. His corner 3. No good. Another offensive rebound. Shireman. Up top to Brown. His 3. Got it. Offensive rebounds, man. You can't give them up. Come on. Multiple offensive rebounds in one possession. It can't happen. I think Embiid might be getting a little tired. I'm not going to lie. Here he is now, guarded by Jaylen Brown once again. And Embiid, once again, puts a shoulder into Brown. Little hook shot. Embiid's talking his shit. I love it. Now Brown the other way inside. He'll be fouled by Oubre on the layup attempt. Embiid still talking his shit to Jaylen Brown. Gotta love it, man. These are the star matchups we love in Game 7s. Jaylen Brown was playing some aggressive defense on Embiid, but it was too easy for Joel. I love it, man. Look at the energy. It's a Game 7, man. Come on, I love it. All right, Brown to the line here. God, I love the NBA, man. Game 7's nothing like it. 6 minutes to play in the third quarter. Sixers up 70-61. Foul was called on Kelly Oubre. That's his fourth. Something to monitor here. Brown knocks down the free throw. 552 people watching live. We're 14 likes away from 200. Hit that thumbs up icon, like the stream. Come on, man. Game 7. Let's go, Sixers. That would be dramatic, Mike. Oh, that would be so dramatic. And yeah, Latuna, a very small lineup out there for Boston. They're small, they're quick, but they have no answer inside for Embiid. Both free throws good there for Brown. 7 likes away from 200. Let's get there right now. All right, here we go. Grimes gets it down low to Embiid again. He'll be fouled. He'll go to the line. I mean, they're guarding Embiid with Hugo Gonzalez, Jaylen Brown, Derrick White. It's not going to work. I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know what they're thinking. And Embiid continues to talk his shit. He's saying, I'm going right down there, down low every time. And he is. I love it, man. We got to 200 likes. Appreciate you all so much. You're all some legends. You're all some real ones. Keep hitting that thumbs up icon. And let's have a night. Embiid at the line. Knocks down the first. This game's got some great energy, man. Card Guy, why be concerned about the fouls? Once a player gets 6 fouls, Card Guy, they are done. Once you get 6 fouls, you foul out and you're out of the game. So, and also the more fouls you rack up, eventually once you reach a certain amount of fouls in a quarter, every foul becomes automatic free throws, even if it wasn't a shooting foul. So the more fouls Boston picks up, the better it is for Philadelphia. Embiid knocks down both free throws. Sixers still up by 9. Embiid talking to the crowd, man. He's got 25 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. Brown's going to get a good look from 3. Won't get it to fall. Grimes with the rebound. Now Maxey into the paint. Right hand layup, no good. Embiid rebound, puts it up and in. Joel Embiid is dominating this game. Here's Jaylen Brown. Good defense from George. Knocks it away. Fight for the ball. Brown gets it back. Drives on Embiid. Shots no good. Sixers have numbers. George to Embiid. To Grimes. Grimes pump fake down low. VJ layup no good. Knocked away. Pritchard has it. Cross court. To White. Corner. Gonzalez. 3 no good. Maxey gets the rebound. VJ shaken up. VJ got hit in the face. Seems to be all right. And there'll be a timeout called here. Yeah, VJ got hit in the face. He's still feeling that. He'll walk to the bench as there's a timeout on the floor. Sixers up by 11, 74-63. Sub for Sixers dubs. We're trying to get to 26K here tonight, 170 people away. If you're a diehard Sixer fan, you want Sixer coverage all year long for 100% free. Hit that subscribe button. There's a reason we're approaching 26,000 people. Got a great family of Sixer fans here. I've been rooting for the Sixers my entire life. And I want nothing more than to see a deep playoff run here tonight. And we got you covered every step of the way. All year long, we do a lot more than just watch parties, videos all throughout the week, news, rumors, analysis, a whole lot more. Hit that sub button, man. Yeah, Kane, the Flyers, look, the Hurricanes are a fantastic team. They're a fantastic team. Can't get too mad about it. Javier, I hope Chase Sr. is watching. I'm sure he'll pop in at some point. He's 100% watching the game, I can tell you that. Dr. Tatum showed up to the PCL semifinals last year at the Palestra. I'm not familiar with what that is. Picked up a few more subs. Sub for Sixer dubs, baby. Let's go. Come on, man. It's been a great game. Sixers have controlled it really all night. And how about the big fella, man? 27 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists for Joel Embiid. There's still 4:47 to go in the third quarter. And in this third quarter, the Celtics have tried to go small. And he's taken advantage. He's been dominating. He's been talking his trash. And as long as he can keep doing this, man, they'll win this game if he can keep this up. They'll win this game if Embiid can keep this up, keep being physical, dominant down low, not settling. If the Celtics aren't going to have a center on the floor, I mean, give it to him every time, man. Today, end of the quarter run to put him away and coming. If Philadelphia can go on like a 10-0 run to end this quarter, I'm going to go crazy, I'll tell you that. Doctor, I appreciate you, man. Nintendo. I don't know. I'm going to guess maybe Smitty. Oh, no. During that last timeout for the Sixers, Joel Embiid was stretching out his entire right side. He's not in the game right now. Maxey, though, gets inside, puts a floater up and in. So, obviously, Embiid was dealing with the oblique and then dealing with the appendectomy. Here's Hauser, takes a deep three, knocks it down. Embiid was stretching out that right side, which is where the injury was. And again, he's not in the game right now. I believe he's back in the locker room. Sixers, though, still up by 10. This is a big stretch with Embiid off the floor. You got to at least maintain this 10-point lead. VJ is going to go one-on-one with Hauser. VJ going to take a tough mid-range two, no good. Drummond fighting for the rebound, can't quite get it, taken by Boston. Pritchard. Driving. Inside. Nowhere to go. Goes back out. Gives it up to White. Gets it back. 4 to shoot. Step back 2 over VJ. VJ, good job to contest it. And a rebound goes to Grimes. Beautiful defensive possession there by Philadelphia. Here's George. Can George get going a little bit? He'll go ISO with Hauser. He'll take a tough step back 3. And he knocks it down! Vintage Paul George on that one. Oh my goodness, what a move from PG. The Sixers bench loves it. 13-point lead. And make it 13 points now for Paul George. White driving in. Finds Shireman. Open corner. 3 is short. George with the rebound. Pour it on. Pour it on. Maxey. Fade away 2. Got it to go. And Embiid comes out of the locker room, has a wrap around his midsection. Pritchard finds some space from a 3. That's no good. It's all Sixers again. So Embiid, a big wrap. He just took it off and sat down. Grimes to the corner. Drummond, VJ. Pump fake. 3. It's good! Timeout, Boston! Sixers with their largest lead of the night. They're up by 18. What's good, Boston? Type those PHIs. Sixers in full control. And without Embiid on the floor, over the last couple minutes, what do? Extend the lead to nearly 20. If you're hype, get in the chat right now. Come on. Game 7. Sixers dominating right now. Maryland, Cypress Civic, Latoon, Money Fork, John Messina, Big Dog Philly. Love it. Giordano Molina. Man, I'm going to lose my voice here tonight. Greg in the chat. I see my mom as well. Saquon Barkley Glazer, Card Guy, Marklin, Goat Nuts, Greg. Let's go, man. The Sixers have had the answers all night long. Boston makes a push. The Sixers come right back with a run of their own. So Embiid is still on the bench, has a big wrap around that midsection. We'll see him monitor that the rest of the night. But right now, a big lead for the Sixers. Out of the timeout, Derrick White drives inside. His floater's no good. It's rebounded, though, by the Celtics. Put back up and in by Sam Hauser. Offensive rebounds, man. Come on. Now the Celtics are going to throw a zone at Philadelphia. We'll see how the Sixers respond. Got to have some movement here. Sixers very stagnant right now offensively. George off the Maxey pass, no good for 3. If they're going to throw that zone, man, I do not want to see a typical Sixers collapse offensively. When they see zone, they don't know what to do. Got to have some body movement, some player movement. Derrick White going to shoot a step back 3 here. That's well short. George grabs the rebound. Defensively, it's been great for Philadelphia here late. All right. Celtics still in that zone. Drummond's going to set a screen for Maxey. He'll take a fadeaway 2 at the elbow. No good. Minute to play in quarter number 3. Brown drives in. VJ flies by. And Brown lays it up and in. Leads down to 14 now. Got to find something against this zone if you're the Sixers. Got to have an answer. There was a clock issue. They're going to reset the clock here. That's the short delay. Now we're back at it. VJ has it up top. Once again, Boston in that zone. Sixers got to get some movement here, man. Get some cuts. They're just going to go ISO again. Grimes to VJ. He'll take a corner 3. And VJ bails the Sixers out. Another 3. Good for the rookie. He's got 21 here in this game 7. Now guarding Brown. Brown tries a 3. Wow, what a tough shot for Brown. But, I mean, the Sixers are making Boston work for everything. That was just a fantastic shot by Brown. All right, here we go. 6-second difference between shot clock and game clock. 5 to shoot for Maxey. Finds Grimes. Grimes drives in. Tried to slam it down. He'll be fouled on the drive. An aggressive rack attack by Quentin Grimes. He'll get a couple free throws out of it. Very obvious foul there on Hauser. Hit him on the arm. Or else Grimes might have thrown that one down. So Grimes to the line. The Sixers up by 14. Looking to add to it. First free throw is good for QG. They're showing a replay here of during the timeout, Embiid getting his entire right side stretched out, laying on the floor, trying to get that right side stretched out. Grimes misses the second free throw. 3 seconds to shoot. White gets inside. Layup is good. He beats the buzzer. But that'll do it for this third quarter. Sixers up 88-75. 1 quarter left to play. Tell you right now, with a 13-point advantage heading into the final quarter, you're the Sixers, you got to close it out. There's zero excuses. Zero excuses. 12 more minutes of basketball left with a 13-point lead. Chance to get to the second round and take down the Celtics and complete the 3-1 comeback. What do you got? I need to see everything you got right now if you're the Sixers, man. We're headed to the fourth quarter. You all know what that means. With 708 people watching and 12 minutes left to play, everybody get in the chat right now and type those fours. We're headed to the fourth quarter. Type those fours. Come on. Maryland, Javier, Cypress Civic. Shout out to my mom in the chat typing those fours. Peter Thurman. Markland Barrett. Latoon. The Real X-Man. Who else? Wallace. Q Genius. 1 more quarter. That's it, man. Money Fork, they can taste the victory. Time to go full savage. It's right there, man. It's right there. It's right there. Matt Croner, Arian, the Money Fork, Kenny Flo, Jose Colon, Nate DeMighty, Kenneth Jackson, Today, Denicia Maldonado. All typing those fours. And we have a saying around these parts. Sub for Sixers dubs. This is it. This is it. You fought all the way back from a 3-1 series deficit. You won Game 5 in Boston. You came home in Game 6 and dominated. Now here in Game 7, you're up 13 with 12 minutes to play. Close it out. Scratch, crawl, find any way to win this game. We're approaching 26,000 subscribers. If it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button. Sub for Sixers dubs. If you want the Sixers to win this game, hit that subscribe button. When you do, you're locked in for Sixers news, rumors, analysis, videos all throughout the week, all year long. Watch parties like this, live shows as well for the draft, for free agency. 100% free Sixers coverage. Greg in the chat. Wilcox Gaming, Nate DeMighty, Kenny Flo. Peter Thurman in the building. $12 more minutes, man. Everything you have, we need it right now. Here we go. Embiid back in the game. And they'll go right to him. Embiid drives in. Takes a hard shot, no foul. Missed the shot. Celtics have numbers. White to Brown. Open 3. No good. Grimes grabs the rebound. Wow, Embiid. He went 110 miles per hour towards the basket. Couldn't get the foul call. Couldn't make the shot. Now Embiid working one-on-one with Queta. Bounce pass to VJ. Good look for 3. No good. What a terrific pass, though, from Joel. VJ couldn't finish it. Here's Hauser. Gets an open look for three. Knocks it down. 10-point game. All right, let's go. Celtics back in the zone. Embiid looking to post up on White at the center circle. Ball's knocked away. Embiid gets it back. 4 to shoot. Got to put it up. Embiid. Ball knocked away again. Derrick White with the steal. White going coast to coast. His layup is good. Lead down to 8. And the Sixers have had no answer for this zone by Boston. Maxey to Grimes. Great pass inside to Oubre. He'll be fouled by Brown. And that's what I'm talking about right there. When the Celtics are in the zone, you need cutting, you need movement. That's exactly what happened on that. So Oubre to the line for a couple massive free throws. Yep, Latoon, the Celtics taking one last big swing here. You're going to get everything they got and more. Oubre knocks down the first free throw. You got to give 150% effort right now if you're Philadelphia, man. Oubre, second free throw, also good. 2 big free throws for Oubre. Extends the lead back to 10 for Philadelphia. 90 to 80, 10 minutes left to go in this game. Hauser gets another good look for 3. Way off. Queta grabs the rebound. How did he have an angle at that? That's unbelievable. Puts it back up and in for Queta. Embiid admittedly looks a little bit gassed out there. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Grimes to VJ. VJ gets a wide open look. Top of the key. 3. Can't hit it. Oh, he was not being guarded. Now Maxey going to be called for a foul. Tries to deny Brown the entry pass. Maxey will pick up his 4th personal. Yeah, physical play for Maxey. Yeah, Latoon. Embiid's definitely hurting, man. Embiid's definitely hurting. But he's carried you up to this point. Someone else got to step up. Embiid's gotten you to this point in the game. He's been amazing. He's a little bit banged up right now. Somebody else has to step up. And that's got to be Maxey on the offensive side of the ball. But again, Celtics have gone zone, so it's going to take everybody. Brown down low. Lays it up and over Kelly Oubre. We have a 6-point ball game. Sixers were up almost 20. Timeout, Philadelphia. The Sixers were up 84-68 or 84-66 with 2:24 left in the third quarter. It has been a 18-6 run for Boston to cut the lead down to 6. We got a good one, folks. Who you got? Let me know in the chat right now. Who wins Game 7? Who advances to the second round? PHI for the Sixers, BOS for the Celtics. I want everybody in the chat right now. Let me know who you got. You know I'm rocking with my Sixers, baby. All right, while we have a break in the action, I want to tell you guys one more time about our sponsor, Prize Picks, making today's show free for everybody. Today's show brought to you by Prize Picks, America's #1 sports picks app. Postseason basketball is here. Baseball season's here. Postseason hockey here as well. No better way to cash in on the action than with Prize Picks. Super easy app to use. All you got to do is pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. You can choose flex play or power play for different payouts. And you're on your way to making some money with a new social feeds feature. You can give me a follow at JChip to see my lineups. You can also follow your friends and copy their lineups with just one click. And for new users, we have a great offer right now as well. Download the PrizePicks app today. Use code HMA when you play your first $5 lineup to receive $50 in lineups. That's code HMA when you play your first $5 lineup to get an extra $50 in lineups. So PrizePicks, that link hanging out in the chat and in the description of today's live show. Now, my lineup, unfortunately, is not going to be a winner here tonight because I doubted Derrick White. I took Derrick White less than 18 points and assists. He had 26, but I did get Maxey. This was the max discount from PrizePicks. This is why PrizePicks is so great. Always giving out great deals like this. Maxey more than a half point. All you had to do was score 1. He's got 20. VJ more than 20 and a half points, rebounds, and assists. He's crushed that. He's got 29. That's how it's done. All right, we're still in commercial break, so you're not missing a thing. Again, keep typing those PHIs. Kevin Washington, Maryland, June Asconius, Kenneth Jackson, Javier, Maryland, HVAC Greg, shout out my guy Greg, Mr. Jason, Denicia, Kenny Flo, Markland, Jose, Today, Mr. Jason, type in Go Sixers, Wallace J. Close it out, man. Every time Boston's made a push, the Sixers have been able to make a push of their own. Can they do it one more time here tonight? A 9-2 run to start the fourth quarter for Boston. All right, here we go. Oh, God, I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous, but that's why the playoffs are great. That's why there's nothing better than a Game 7. Embiid has it, working on Queta. Embiid, step back 2 over. Queta's good! Joel Embiid, mid-range J out of the timeout. And now a blocking foul going to be called on Paul George. And Jaylen Brown is down. Jaylen Brown is down. He's holding his knee. Jaylen Brown is down. He's holding his knee. He's not getting up. Oh, no. Jaylen Brown down, holding his left knee after the drive. He's going to get helped up now. This is not what you want to see as a fan of any team, as an NBA fan. He's going to stay in the game. A lot of toughness shown here from Brown. And the refs are going to review something here. I'm not quite sure what. So Brown ran over George. So after the whistle, Embiid went to block the shot of Brown. A perfectly fine play. People are going to try to say it's a dirty play from Embiid. He's playing through the whistle. But refs are going to see if this is a flagrant. Whistle was blown, but if Brown finishes that layup, it's an and one. So Brown's up and walking. Again, they're reviewing the play right now. Foul was called on George. Do a super chat coming in from Fleas. Real one here. The Fleas with a 5. Don't fail me now, Philly. Let's go. This is a big call coming up. Cheers to you. I mean, look, if Jaylen Brown's going to fight through the play to try to finish the end one at the rim, Embiid has the right to contest him. Wow. Refs are going to call a tech on Embiid. I think that's ridiculous. Jaylen Brown seems to be okay, which is good. That's obviously the main concern of this right now is if Jaylen Brown was going to be okay. He is, so he'll get the foul call. Pritchard will shoot the technical free throw here. One shot for Pritchard. It's good. Again, like, look, I know that Brown got hurt after the play, and luckily, thank God he's okay. But if he's going to have the opportunity after the whistle to try to finish at the rim, why does Embiid not have the opportunity to try to contest the shot? I don't get it. Either way, 7-point game, Sixers up 92-85. Boston will have it after the technical free throw. Here's White. Drives inside. He's met by Oubre. Queta fouled, count the bucket, and one. White gave it off to Queta. He finished through some contact. Hell of a chance here at a three-point play. A lot of contact underneath the basket. Now, I think it would have been a blocking foul on Oubre because he was inside the restricted area anyways. Foul's going to be on George. That's Paul George's third foul. Queta knocks down the free throw. It's a 4-point game. This is where we really see what Philadelphia's made of, man. What is this Sixers team made of? Up by 4, 8.5 to play. More zone here from Boston. Embiid's going to be fouled by Jaylen Brown. Brown shoves Embiid to the floor. It's a shove from Brown. Shoves Embiid to the floor. Maxey's inbound pass deflected out of bounds by Pritchard. They'll do it again. Grimes trying to get it down low to Embiid. He does. Working one-on-one on Queta. Embiid, tough step back two. No good. Here's Brown. Gets down low. Good defense from George. White thought about a three. Grimes is there. Now Queta hands it off to Brown. Brown off the screen. They're going to call a foul and one. Brown fouled by George. On the midi. Shot's good. Foul called. Another free throw coming for Jaylen Brown. And George just got too much in the body of Brown. And here come the Celtics. This fourth quarter has been all Boston. Oh, no, Embiid's hurt. He's okay. Embiid went down. He's limping. Queta fell into his leg after the free throw. He's limping, but he'll stay in this game. No stoppage here. 1-point game. Grimes off the Embiid screen. Thought about a three. Dishes it to Joel Embiid for three. It's good! Joel Embiid knocks down the big-time three. Timely bucket for Embiid. He's got 32. White inside. Nowhere to go. Layup no good. Embiid with a rebound. He'll be fouled by White. That'll be White's fourth. How about Embiid knocking down the big three ball? It was actually Paul George on that previous possession who pushed Queta into Embiid, who then fell on his knee. Luckily, Embiid's okay. He came right back down and knocked down a three. Let's go! 4-point lead for the Sixers. 7:22 left to play in this game. Someone's going home tonight. Hopefully it's Boston. Oubre, down low to Embiid. Great pass. Embiid, shot blocked by Jaylen Brown. Wow, what a play by Brown. Now JB nearly loses it. He's feeling himself. He'll come off the screen. He'll dish to Queta. Queta, ball knocked away by Embiid. Queta gets it back. Queta, a fadeaway two for Queta. Nearly falls. VJ able to get the rebound. Sixers slow it up. I've never seen Queta pull off that move before. All right. Embiid and Maxey, two-man game. Maxey out to Joel. Joel hands it off to George. PG. Dump pass. Embiid. Another three. No good. Brown tracks down the loose ball rebound. Halfway through this fourth quarter, Sixers holding on to a 4-point lead. Jaylen Brown travels. Too many steps. Turnover. Sixers take over. Travel Jaylen Brown. Over 1,000 people watching live. If you want the Sixers to close this out, hit the like button and subscribe. Here's George working on Hauser. Fade away. Two. Tough shot. No good. Don't love that look there for the Sixers. Now Brown working on VJ. Hangs to Hauser. Over to White. White. Pump fake. Reset. Triple. Good. 1-point game once again. The pump fake from White had VJ flying by him. White knocked down his 5th three of the night. 1-point game. Maxey looking for a screen from George. He gets it. Now he's guarded by Hauser. Maxey will get inside. He'll be fouled on the layup attempt. He'll go to the line. Boston doesn't like the call. And Boston has a challenge. We'll see if they want to use it. Here's the replay. Maxey got by Hauser. Yeah, a clear foul on Queta. Knocked Maxey on the left arm. Wow. Mazzulla's going to challenge. I'll tell you what, right now, the Celtics are going to lose this challenge. It was an obvious foul. And now is Mazzulla trying to say he doesn't want to challenge? He calls timeout regardless. I'll tell you what, that's a bad challenge if he is challenging. It's an obvious foul there. But we'll head to timeout. We'll head to commercial break. Over 1,000 people watching live. Sub for Sixers. Dubs, man. 1-point game. 5:20 to play. A chance to get to the second round on the line. Your season is on the line. To all my real ones out there. To all my Sixers fans out there, hit that subscribe button. Sub for Sixers dubs, and a cheers to everyone as well. What a game we've had. Sixers have had some big leads tonight. Boston's made some runs. The Sixers have been able to respond. And now here we are with a 1-point ball game. Hit that subscribe button. Year-round Sixers coverage for free right here on the show. This is stressful stuff, man. I'll tell you that much. This is stressful stuff. This is why we love it. Just picked up another subscriber. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Real Puerto Rican. They're going to go to OT. OT would be crazy. Another couple subs picked up there. Again, big shout out to you. Trying to get to 26,000 subscribers tonight. Mr. Jason, I'm a subscriber. Mr. Jason, you're a real one. Big time shout out to you. Kenneth Jackson typing those PHIs. Close it out. Win the game. Send Boston home, man. Who is it going to be down the stretch? Embiid has 32, VJ 21, Maxey 20. George with 13, Oubre with 6, Grimes with 3. That's all the scoring for Philadelphia. For the Celtics, Jaylen Brown with 31, Derrick White with 26, Queta with 15, Pritchard and Hauser with 11. That's all for Boston. Oh, man. Still in a timeout here. Still in commercial break. Oh, boy. As Mark Zumoff would say, we're coming in for a landing. Beat Boston, man. I cannot have another close Game 7 loss to the Celtics. I can't do it. Wow. So Joe Mazzulla called timeout to challenge the foul call on Maxey. Then his coaches were like, no, don't challenge, don't challenge. So Mazzulla tried to say, oh, I didn't challenge, I just called timeout. The ref said, no, we saw it, you challenged. So challenge unsuccessful by Boston. Maxey to the line, knocks down the first free throw. Now here's the second, also good. So a 3-point lead now for Philadelphia. Come on, man. Look at Mazzulla trying to pull a fast one. Jaylen Brown has it. Maxey switches on. Browns love this matchup all series. Brown fights through some contact. Tough mid-range jumper over Maxey is good. The Sixers just cannot allow Maxey to get matched up on Brown all night long. 33 for Brown. 1-point game. Embiid working one-on-one with Brown, and a foul is going to be called on Jaylen Brown. Embiid will go to the line. Sixers in the bonus. Brown fouled Embiid as he was trying to fight for post positioning. Brown is literally gripping his jersey. Yeah, and Embiid, Jaylen Brown fell to the floor. Embiid didn't even touch him. Brown just tripped over his own feet. Third foul on Brown. Embiid to the line now. Got to make these both, Joel. Knocks down the first. Clutch free throws here. Over 1,000 people watching. Hit that subscribe button, man. Let's go. Second free throw coming now, Embiid. It's good again. 2 perfect free throws. Sixers back up by 3. Need some stops. Need some stops. Celtics continue to feed Jaylen Brown. Now White takes a deep 3. No good. Rebound. Taken by VJ. Embiid right back to the post. He's guarded by Queta. Double team comes. Now they back off. Now they show it again. Embiid cross court to VJ. To Paul George to Maxey. Maxey, 2 to shoot. Gets by Queta. Layup no good. He couldn't finish it. VJ touched the ball while it was on the rim. Maxey had a great look at it and he smoked the layup. And VJ clearly touched it while it was still on the rim. He didn't make the shot anyways, but offensive interference. That's the right call there. Oh, Maxey had such a great chance. Oh, what is Nurse doing? Nurse is going to call timeout. He's going to challenge this? Nurse is going to challenge this. Oh, a smart challenge here actually by Nurse. Derrick White grabs the net before VJ touches the rim. That should be a goaltend on Derrick White. Wow, I'm surprised they caught that. Derrick White grabbed the net before VJ touched the ball above the rim. That should be a goaltend. We'll see if they call it. 1,200 people watching. Hit that like button and sub for Sixers dubs. 4 minutes, everything you got right now, man. Hit that subscribe button if you're a diehard Sixer fan. Credit to Nurse. I didn't see that upon the initial replay, but people behind the bench saw that White touch the net. That should be a goaltend. Come on, man. Look at that subscriber number fly. We got the good vibes going here tonight. Come on, man. We're 23 people away from 25.9K. Can we get to 26K tonight? I know there's 123 of you not subscribed. I know it. Oh, and the challenge is going to be unsuccessful. The ref said the contact with the net was inadvertent. Why does that matter? He still touched the net. Inadvertent, he still did it. So unsuccessful challenge. I don't get that at all. Still a 3-point game. White, down low to Brown, guarded by Oubre. Out to White. White, deep three over George. No good. Rebound taken by Queta. Foul going to be called on Embiid. Queta will go to the line. I don't get that previous play. But we're past it now. Queta to the line. Need a miss here or two from Queta. I don't get the whole inadvertent thing. Who cares if it was inadvertent? He still did it. Queta's first free throw is good. Gotta rebound, man. Gotta rebound the basketball. Queta's second free throw is also good. We are back to a 1-point game with 3:47 to play. Every possession so huge. Here's Embiid posting up on Brown. Brown's got two hands on him. Embiid misses the hook shot. Embiid got down low, had the shot he wanted, couldn't knock it down. Now Brown gets an open three. Oh, he missed it. He had a great look. He just missed. Maxey cleans the rebound. 3 minutes to go. Maxey to Embiid. Embiid will take a corner three. That's no good. Embiid's got to get down low, man. The Sixers are 2 of 12 in this fourth quarter. Brown, tough shot. Over VJ, no good. Oubre saves the rebound. Sixers corral it. Gotta score here. Gotta score here. It'll be Maxey. Work on a one-on-one with Hauser. Now he'll get it down to George. Gets right by White, and his shot's blocked by Queta. Now Brown, 5-on-4. Pritchard, corner, three. No good. George grabs the rebound. The Sixers are getting so lucky right now with these missed open threes by Boston. This is unbelievable. Embiid doesn't want to post up Brown anymore. I don't get it. Maxey, downhill, layup, good! Tyrese Maxey, the right-hand finish. Oh, now Hauser loses it. Oh, he saved it. He was wide open under the basket. He lost the ball, just saved it to Brown. Sixers up 101-98, under 2 minutes to go. Brown now guarded by Maxey. It's the matchup he wants. Brown pushes off, no good. Ball taken by Embiid. Maxey, oh, Embiid is really limping. Maxey fell into Embiid's leg. Embiid's laboring up the floor. But a big stop for the Sixers. Minute 20 left. Maxey off the Oubre screen. Gets it to him. Gets it back. Now drives in. Layup. Good again. Tyrese Maxey. Another clutch basket. Sixers up by 5. 1:10 to play. Derrick White. Embiid switches on to him. White gets inside, nowhere to go. Great defense by Embiid. Hauser takes a deep three. It's no good. Oubre grabs the rebound. Sixers in great positioning here. Up by 5, under 50 seconds to go. They're in no rush. Maxey has scored the last 2 buckets. Can he do it again? One-on-one with Pritchard. Takes a bump. Fade away 2. No good. Embiid fighting for the rebound. And Embiid dove on the floor. He's lipping up the court. He's given it everything he's got. Tried to get the offensive rebound. Hit the deck, but knocked it out of bounds. Celtics have it. 30 seconds to play. Brown, pull up 3. Try to bank it in. Way off. Gets his own rebound. Out to White. He'll try a 3. That's no good. Maxey with the rebound. And he's fouled by Pritchard. He'll go to the line. And the Sixers looking like they're going to advance. The Sixers, they're going to do it. They're going to do it. Now Embiid took a shot to the knee after Maxey fell down. And then he dove to the floor. He's given it everything he's got. Hopefully he's okay after this game. He'll come out. He'll sit on the bench. Maxey to the line. Knocks down the first free throw. Sixers up 104-98. 20 seconds to play. And Tyrese Maxey has closed this one out for Philadelphia. The offense was stagnant late. Joel Embiid not quite as effective as he was early. But it was Tyrese Maxey with a couple big layups. Now at the line. Knocks down both free throws. Puts the Sixers up. 105-98. 20 seconds to play. Type those PHIs! It's looking like the Sixers are going to complete the comeback. Let's go! And granted, the Celtics missed some easy 3-point shots there late in the clutch. The Sixers defense wasn't perfect. But if they can close this one out, a win is a win, man. A win is a win. Look at the chat flying. 1,500 people hanging out. We're about to hit 25.9 thousand subscribers. Hit that sub button. Sub for Sixers dubs. Let's go. I want to see this number flying. I want to see this number flying. And look at the chat. John, JJ Edits, SJ Rowley, Kenny Flo, Mr. Jason, it's Merchie, Philip, Card Guy, Orchard Man, Giovanni. With 20 seconds left, one more stop should do it for Philadelphia. One more stop should do it. Shireman to inbound. Gets it to Hauser. He'll take a deep 3. Well short. Maxey. Rebound. He's fouled by Shireman. That'll do it. The Celtics crowd is silent. Maxey back to the line with 15 seconds left to play. The Sixers are 15 seconds away from history, from completing the 3-1 comeback for the first time in franchise history. Maxey, first free throw is good. And there's chance of "We Want Boston" from the Sixers fans at the TD Garden. Maxey, second free throw, rolls in. 107-98. Pritchard. He'll drive in. Just no fouls if you're Philadelphia. Lays it up and in over Barlow. 107-100. 10 seconds left. Edgecombe be fouled by Hauser with 8.8 on the clock. We want Boston. We want Boston. We want Boston. We want Boston. Let's go. Three-1 comebacks are rare in the NBA playoffs, especially when you're talking about a 2-7 matchup here. Boston, the 2 seed in the East, Sixers had to fight through the play-in to get to this point. They fought through injuries. They fought through suspension. And the Sixers up by 9. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Pritchard will take a deep three. No good. Air ball. Taken by Maxey. 2 seconds. 1 second. And it's over. It's over. The Sixers make history. They complete the 3-1 comeback for the first time in franchise history. And they'll face the Knicks in the second round. They win 3 games in Boston during the series. And they've advanced. They've taken down the Celtics. And they're moving on. They're moving on. Play the song, man. And for the first time since 1986, the Sixers have beaten the Celtics in the playoffs. We're on to the Knicks. We're on to the Knicks. Unbelievable. The Sixers win the series. Sub for Sixers dubs. We're moving on, baby. Look at the chat. Look at the chat. I love y'all, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And we'll see the Knicks on Monday. We'll see the Knicks on Monday. Look, it's a shame that we didn't get to see Jayson Tatum tonight. But they were up 3-1, man. They were up 3-1 with a chance, 2 chances at home to close the series out. And the Sixers win 3 in a row over Boston and send the Celtics home. Boston is a first-round exit. The Sixers are moving on. Are you kidding me? Embiid with 34 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists in a Game 7. You want to talk about a legacy-defining moment for Joel Embiid? Tonight was one of those nights. Now, late in the fourth quarter, wasn't quite as effective, but Maxey took over. That's why you got 2 superstars on this team. But Embiid was great all night long. His first career Game 7 win. What a win. What a night. So many times over the years, we've seen the Sixers come up small in moments like these. We've seen the Sixers lose to Boston time and time and time again. We've seen the Sixers blow leads, lose in Game 7s, lose in big moments, crumble late in games. But this year, the Sixers, with their backs against the wall. They fight and they claw for 48 minutes. They fight through multiple big pushes by the Celtics, including one late where Boston got as close as what? They got as close as 2 points or 1 point multiple times. But ever since there was 6:52 left to go in the second quarter, Boston took the lead 37-36. From that point on, Philadelphia led the rest of the way. And it got dicey. It got scary. It got sketchy. But the Sixers had just enough to close us out. This group is something special. And we'll look ahead to the Knicks. That'll be a tough series. But for now, man, enjoy this one. Enjoy this one. The Sixers are moving on. And I got to make it short for this. For the first time in franchise history, the Sixers have come back from a 3-1 series deficit. They've done it against the Boston Celtics. They're moving on to play the New York Knicks in the second round after tonight's 109-100 Game 7 win at Boston here tonight. The Sixers in total win 3 straight games to end the series. They win 3 games on the road in the series. And a legacy-defining moment for Joel Embiid. A massive game for him. Tyrese Maxey, some big buckets late to close this one out. Good defense most of the night for Philadelphia. Boston made some runs. They got it within one a couple times late. But the Sixers had just enough to push it over the edge. Joel Embiid's first career win in a Game 7. The Sixers flip the script tonight. Enjoy this one, Sixers fans. We'll see New York on Monday. Let's go! Sub for dubs. And type those W's in the chat, man. Type those W's in the chat. Unreal. Clap your heads, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. Play the song. Play the damn song. Oh, it feels so good to beat Boston, man. Words can't even describe it. Words can't even describe it. They did it, man. They really did it. They really did it. But there's so much more to go. There's so much more to go. The Knicks stand in the way now between the Sixers and their first conference finals appearance since 2001. Unreal. They really did it. I thought they were dead in the water, man. I'll admit it. I'll put my hand up. I'll say it, man. I thought the Sixers were done for. I thought it was over after they went down 3-1 and got destroyed in Game 4 at home. But it's not often the Sixers prove me wrong in a positive way. And that's what this team did. This team is special. This team is different than in previous years. And Latoon, Nurse absolutely bought himself another season. Nurse will be back next year no matter what. There is no doubt about that. Allie!
Go Sixers, bitch! Let's fucking go!
Oh, let's go!
Let's go! We just actually fucked the Celtics.
They did it.
They fucking did it. They did it. Embiid is hurt. Who knows? Who even cares?
Who cares, man? Embiid fighting through all of that.
I know their asshole hurts. Because we fucked them.
Shout out to Allie.
Let's go. Stream listening to me.
Oh, yeah, they can probably hear you a little bit.
Hi, Stream.
My girlfriend Allie had to call me and let me know how happy she is about the win.
Fucking go. I'm so happy Allie is pissed.
Suck it, Foot!
Suck it.
Suck it, Foot!
Jake, I'll tell her you said suck it. My dad called me, and I was like, hold on, Dad, I gotta go. I gotta call Jake.
Let's go, man.
Oh, I'm so fucking happy. This is awesome.
I'll call you in a little bit, all right?
All right, I love you.
Love you too.
Shoot me, say hi. Have a good stream. Okay?
All right, thanks. See ya.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. So again, Sixers will play the Knicks starting on Monday. Only one day off for the Sixers, and then they're right back at it again. Just awesome, man. I can't say enough good things about what happened tonight. And we're going to have a post-game video coming up in a second. But how about Embiid? 34 points. Let me get this post-game short up. Here's what we're going to do. I want to be able to get a video up. So what we're going to do here, I'm going to put up a 2-minute super chat shot clock. Any super chats that come in during this 2 minutes will reset the timer. So if you want us to stay live, send in a super chat. We'll reset the clock. If not, all good. We'll sign off. I'll get the video up for you guys because what a night it has been. Let's go! Joel Embiid did it, man. And then Maxey, when it mattered the most, late, able to get it done. They get it done. Cheers, everybody. What a night. 1 minute left. If you want us to stay live, send in a super chat of any amount, and I'll give you a beer cheers, and we'll stay live. If not, all good. We'll sign off, and we'll get ready for the game against New York on Monday. For the first time, New York on Monday. For the first time in franchise history. 20 seconds left. Yeah, Greg, she just called me. Yeah, she told me that you called her. DK Edits says, "We want New York. We want New York. Bring us the Knicks. Bring us the Knicks." I'm not scared of the Knicks. Oh, Money Forks, you sent in a super? I must have missed it. I'm sorry. That must have been the craziness of everything going on. My fault, brother. The Money Fork with a 10. Hey, Sixers fans, number one show, this guy in Channel Some. Number one show. Oh, number one, show this guy in Channel Some love by subbing. Sorry, my mind is everywhere right now. Not that they just won this series. Let's go Sixers. Maxey and Embiid led them to victory. Yes, they did. And yes, Peter, they're facing the Knicks in round number 2. Money Fork, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the love we've gotten so far in this series. We're so close to 26,000 subscribers. My goal to hit that on Monday. Just unbelievable stuff. And the Sixers complete the comeback. They're moving on. Look who it is. And Money Fork, here's a beer chug for you. Thank you so much for that. Look who it is. It's Chase. Chase in the building with the 2. Chase, my guy, against all odds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. They did it, man. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Let's go, man. Show some love to Chase in the chat right now. He built this channel up. Be nothing without him. Big time shout out to Chase. They did it, bro. They did it. And now we get the Knicks. Marshall, I'll see you Monday, Marshall. They really did it. Unbelievable. And it's going to be an even tougher series against the Knicks, man. No doubt about it. Him, another super chat. Cheers to that, Chase, by the way. Him with a couple super chats. I said Sixers would win by 9 early in the stream, and they did win by 9. Shout out to him. He was on it from the beginning. Let's go. And him another 2. Celtics are frauds. Round 1 exits, and they blew a 3-1 lead, losing 2 games at home in those final 3. Lost 3 games at home in total in the series. That's insane. The only game Boston won at home was game 1. That's nuts. The last time the Sixers won a first-round 7-game series against the Celtics was 1983. Unreal. 82, sorry. 1982 was the last time the Sixers beat the Celtics in a playoff series. 43 years ago. 44 now, right? 82, 26. It's been a long time. Arkin, I'm a new subscriber, by the way, also a Sixers fan. Arkin, shout out to you. You're a real one. You're a real one. Wow. Cheers to you, him. All right, last call for super chats. I'll put the 2-minute timer back up. Just insane. Him, another one. The Knicks fan showing some love. Sixers, Knicks. I think this, I don't want to speak too far ahead, but I think Sixers, Knicks is the real conference finals. It's a shame that one of these teams isn't going to be able to make the conference finals. But Sixers, Knicks, on the other side, we got 2 Game 7s between Detroit, Orlando, and Toronto, Cleveland. I think whoever wins Sixers, Knicks goes to the finals. Obviously, it's not a guarantee. See y'all in round 2, him. Yeah, hopefully Embiid's fine. Suffered some injuries, knee injury towards the end of that game. I thought it was Jover. It's not Jover. Him. Appreciate it. We're also so close to 26,000 subscribers. We should 100% get there on Monday night. Thank you to all the legends. That short is up on the channel, by the way. Unreal, man. The Sixers did it. They really did it. Wow. All right, we're going to talk about this on a post-game show. I'll have that up for you guys momentarily. And then we'll be live again Monday, man. We're right back at it against the Knicks. That series starts Monday. They play Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday of next week. And we'll be live for all those games. Let's go, dude. Let's go. To all the real ones out there, thank you all for making tonight so special. Once again, what a series we had, going 7 games. And we got another one coming up against the Knicks. And we'll talk more in depth about that, of course, leading up until the series. Until that, man, enjoy this one tonight. Have some fun. Be safe. Maybe send a message to a Celtics fan. Rub it in a little bit, because they've been rubbing it in for the past 10 years. They've been rubbing it in since the first time Embiid lost to the Celtics way back in the day. They've had plenty of success, so let them hear it, man. Let them have it. So sick of them. I'm so glad we got them out of there. All right, man. Naheem, yes, sir. Good night. Go Sixers. They're making history, man. Making history. Unbelievable. All right, y'all. We'll see you guys soon here on the show. Don't forget to subscribe. Lock us in. Live again Monday for Knicks Sixers Game 1. Until then, be good, be safe, and let's go Sixers.